Jeez.
I thought sound had to travel.
No.
Because you're away
ruined
from
it.
the microphone?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
ruined it.
I
The mic, so
understand.
I
Like
still
sonar.
ruined it.
Is it a daylight saving thing?
Oh, yeah.
Save this.
How about
Crotch.
yesterday? I mean, 6:30, 7 o'clock. It was still light
6,
out.
7?
I know.
6, 7. Stop it.
You did it.
I'm not a fan.
No, I didn't. I was just telling you what time it was. 6 or 7 o'clock. And it was nice. It was a nice day. It was a nice day yesterday. It was an okay weekend.
Yeah. I had a good weekend.
It was, well, no, I mean, activity-wise, it was fine. Weather,
Yeah, Saturday was
Saturday
just
was
blah.
not great.
I went to a patio on Friday night. Saturday went to a little kid's basketball game, so I was like inside, antiquing. And then yesterday, patios again. It was excellent. Patio weekend.
Well, my daughter had a cheer competition this weekend, and, you know, two-day comp, as they would say, Saturday and Sunday. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, we're going to Family Arena. We're going to Family Arena this weekend, and that's fine.
You gonna dip by your buddy Moon's house?
No,
See how
I'll
the
be
pool's
inside.
doing?
I'll be inside the whole time watching my daughter cheer. And my wife really put the screws to me about going.
Yeah.
She goes, you never go to these things.
You don't?
You go to like one a year.
Well, I go to
here,
the local
at
ones.
least.
I go to the
Yeah.
local ones. If they're in town, I go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so when she said you never go, you never travel.
I never travel with them.
Okay, that's not
like
fair.
they're going to Columbus
That's
next
not fair.
weekend.
I don't think it's okay for her to put that on you like that. That's not fair.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
If you go to the local ones,
I go to the local ones.
I'm better than 30% of the other dads out there already. for
Oh
going to
well,
the
there are
locals.
some dads. If you go to one of these cheer comps, there are some dads that are very into it.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
they
no,
hit.
they'll wear cheer dad shirts and wigs and get dressed up and a lot of
Nice.
flair, which is very nice.
You don't do that?
What do? You have any you put any eyeshadow
Well, the
on?
first day I went, I didn't wear the team colors, and I felt very out of place.
Right.
Wow.
That's a
That's
good
your first mistake.
I feel like that's also a good way to be like, not a pervert. Got a daughter here. You know what I mean? I think guys think about that a lot. Like,
That's a good point.
Wait a second.
Yeah, did you feel pervy?
No. Wait a second, because I do want to bring something up
Okay.
about. So these are ages from like 8 to like 16, 17. Like it's a wide swath of cheerleaders. Mm-hmm. So I got to get to that in a second. But so Family Arena, I'm going to go to the cheer comp 2 days. Great.
Dad of the year.
Dad of the year. So Saturday morning, I get up nice and early. I go to the gym. That's right.
Wow.
Hit the gym.
Oh, look at this guy.
dude.
Saturday was a
Tees
push.
high.
It was a push day.
Mr. West County.
Yes. Go to the gym. And
A push day. You're like, oh man, I need to work biceps right now, but you know what? I'll push it to Tuesday.
No, I push old people. I go to the old.
Pushing
I
that.
go.
Pushing
He's
that.
just
And when I say
In the sauna.
when I say go to the gym, I mean go to Del Mar Gardens and push old people.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's good for the buys and the tries and the shoulders. Anyway, so we had to leave at like 1 because she had her call time was like 2. Make sure you get there on time. You got to watch the other teams go. And my daughter texts me. She goes, "Hey, when are you coming home? Here's the address, 701 South Convention, whatever it is."
Oh,
no.
I go, that's
I know what that is.
St. Louis proper.
that is not the Family Arena.
Oh, no.
You want me to go by that river?
That's the lose your family arena.
I'm like, that is not the Family Arena. That's not the address
Right.
there. That's the Dome.
That's a different river.
No.
That's another
That's the
26
Dome.
minutes of driving.
That's America Center.
Yeah.
That's downtown.
That's right. Oh, no.
Oh, that changed everything. It shouldn't have.
This is Saturday?
This is Saturday. You mean we have to go downtown? Oh,
Now,
God.
correct me if I'm wrong. And for all the haters out there, or all the simps out there, it had nothing to do with going downtown. For a dad of our age, it's the added 40 minutes of driving.
Well, I had my mind set for St. Charles.
Parking.
Right,
Well,
but yeah, it's the driving and the parking.
But you do get to listen to more music or like a podcast a little
RJ.
longer.
Sure.
That's a bonus.
I just don't want people out there going, "Oh, Rizz is afraid of downtown," because we're not afraid of
Oh,
downtown.
no, it's not afraid
It
of
has
downtown.
nothing to do with that.
We're always downtown.
It's
It's
not
just
a
you live west. You live west.
It's not I'm afraid of downtown. Again, I had my mind in it.
Why'd
I
you
was
text
in a
me and
sa-
ask if I had Kevlar?
Oh, was Rizz armed to the teeth? You betcha. My mind was all set on St. Charles.
Right.
But now I had to change it up.
There's a temperament involved with having, you think one place, you're going another. There's a disappointment that always happens, no matter if it's the family arena or the dome.
I need to change my shoes.
Tell you this.
How close are
there's
you
a
to...
drastic difference between the cobblestone streets of St. Charles and downtown St. Louis on the Landing.
Yep.
Different set of cobblestones, different set of rules.
There's no cobblestone by the family arena, though.
It's on Washington Avenue.
Nor
It's
is
on
there
Washington
at Streets of St. Charles. You better listen, county boy. You better
yes,
start.
there is.
You better know your
You're
St.
wrong.
Charles.
You're wrong, dude. There's the fake cobblestone right in front of the Funny Bone out there.
No, we're not talking about that, pal. Family arena's like off. It's like out in the woods.
He said Streets of St. Charles.
Yeah, Streets of St. Charles has just it's pavement. I know it's stamped to look like it might be brick or something. But you're talking about real cobblestone. That's downtown
That's
St.
down
Charles.
the Landing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
or
the
Main
Landing.
Street.
We got too many places we're talking about right now.
There's a lot of those places that
Get
are
it
new
straight.
that are made to look like they're old.
Well,
This
downtown
one-
St. Charles is for real.
When she said it was 701 South Convention, whatever it is.
Oh, man.
I audibly went, oh, God. I dropped a weight.
It's now pull day.
I dropped a weight.
Dude, how close
The
are
lock
you?
alarm went off.
Oh,
How
no.
close are you to being what my parents were? And I'm sure my mother still is going to be this way forever. If you change plans on her, she needs 7 days. And I don't mean like plans like, oh, we're not going here, we're going to Kansas City instead. I mean, if we had dinner planned and we're all going to go to Bristol, and we said, you know what, same time, but we're going to go to Le Bon Boucher, which is what, 3 blocks down? She'd go, oh, God, no, you know what, let's just call it off, and we'll put it on the books for 2 weeks from now.
It's because she's already scoped the menu.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I mean. She's got it in her head. Like there's a certain thing, and I think it's maybe past 60. If you're past 60, you
I'm
can't
getting that
change
way.
plans within 40
getting
I
days.
that
think
way.
it starts at 41.
Yeah, there's a
because I'm
can-
starting to get
I'm
there.
getting
Yeah, there's a
Well-
cancellation policy.
So my daughter texts me the address, and I go, oh, God. I go, I got to find my wife. And then she was off in one of the corners, like stretching, and I found her. I go, hey.
What is she stretching for? Is she a flyer?
I go, pack your stuff up. We got to go downtown. She goes, what do you mean?
Oh, she was at the gym.
Oh, no,
was at the
she
gym.
didn't
She
know
was at the gym.
either?
No.
Why didn't she know? Why is your daughter the
It was
only
a-
one who knows what's going
They
on?
both should have known.
Oh, so maybe she told you it was Family Arena originally.
She
'cause
told me
thought
it was, yeah.
That's how she hooked your ass. She was like, I'm going to get him to go. I'm going to say it's Family
I go,
Arena.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. We got to go home. She goes, why? We got to go downtown. What? We got to go downtown.
Oh, no.
Then I go through my head. I go, what's going on downtown this weekend,
Right.
especially today? Oh my God, we got a City SC game.
Look at Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan is at the Dome. That's right there.
Two
It's not
first
even the
names.
same time.
The Home and Garden Show.
Well, that's
Oh.
It's
that-
going
that-
on at the same time.
That's at the St. Charles Convention Center, isn't that? That's not downtown.
The Home and Garden Show was at America Center.
It was?
Same place.
Whoa, did you go in there? That's where I would have been like,
I
watch my
wasn't
daughter.
Yeah, they got hot
Allowed
tubs.
to.
They got jacuzzis over there.
We even had
man.
free passes.
I know. I told my wife that. I go, we had free passes. I had no idea.
Oh, to the Home and Garden?
yeah, they sent us all
They
passes.
sent us free passes. I was there. I didn't think I'd be there.
They didn't send me passes.
You were here. You weren't paying attention. I said I had free passes. I didn't know I would be here.
Oh no.
I see all these
looked at all
people
sorts
walking
of cool
out like
stuff.
with like brooms and rakes and things.
And landscape artists.
Landscape stuff.
Bummer. Ah.
Paver stones. I don't know.
Well, did your daughter do well?
yeah, they won. It
Okay,
was-
that was nice.
okay,
That's
so
great.
it's fine.
Congratulations, man.
That was worth it.
Well worth it. The smile on her face.
Yeah.
You'll go to the finals at the Family Arena.
No, they get a partial. I think they get a partial bid to go to Florida for the Disney thing. That means it's partially paid. Next week in Columbus, they're going for a full,
Oh, the full ride.
the full payment.
Columbus, Ohio?
Columbus, Ohio.
Are you going?
No,
Well, you know what? You
no, I'm
You're
cheered
not
out.
that kind of dad.
Your one time a year, he's cheered out. What day is it? It's March 9th.
So I'm sitting there. There's a lot of like waiting around, and as far as this gym, you got to go watch the other teams, and you got to be in the arena and watch them.
At least there
them
was
cheer.
space. You know the ones. Remember, you've been to the ones that.
This was not actually in the dome. It was in one of the giant rooms there. It was crowded.
Yeah, but it was so big. At least you got to go in.
Yeah.
You've been to the ones where you're not allowed to go in there until your team is up. So
Oh, yeah.
you're lined up in the
Oh, no,
cattle
no,
call,
yeah.
and then
You
they're
can't
like,
go down
no.
to the
Yeah.
cheer zone or whatever.
yeah,
it's
and then they
called.
start naming your school, and you're like, oh no, and you're trying to cut the line, and like it's a total mess.
I saw, and if you ever watch these cheerleaders, it's it's more than the high school cheer. It's the glittery outfits. It's the high hair. It's the makeup. It's the whole.
Right, and they're stunting, right?
Yeah, these are all like.
Stunting.
These are stunt teams?
Yeah, these are stunt teams.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant
That's
like flexing.
Well,
No. No, like there's actual stunt teams. There's a difference between the cheer squads and
yeah, this is not a
teams.
rah-rah. This is more of a tumbling, throwing, hopefully catching, since my daughter's the one they throw. One girl dislocated her knee.
Oh,
That was
man.
they had to stop the whole competition for that. So I'm standing in the lobby and this couple walk in, and they're obviously there for the home and garden show. It's an older couple, and the wife says to one of the security guards, "What's going on here?" And the security guard says, "There is a cheer competition," and the husband says, "A pedophile's dream."
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
my
And I'm
Lord.
standing there, and I go, "Whoa, that is."
A bit much.
Yikes.
We didn't have
Excuse
to say. We didn't have to say that out loud.
Excuse me, sir. Under the breath.
Why am I imagining like the American Gothic couple, like the home and garden? Like
Yes,
they look like
that's
they're
what
from
they
the
look like.
Right,
really
right.
like
Yeah.
old with a hoe, not the woman, but like
Pitchfork.
a woman, his wife, and a hoe.
I mean, it's
Wait,
I
how
think
old was
he's
the
got-
guy that said this?
I had to have been in his 70s.
What if this was like a?
Ew.
What if that was his own?
It was
intrusive
it was
thought?
disgusting.
What if that was his own intrusive thought getting out?
Well, that's what I mean. Like
made
it's
it
almost
seem that way.
worse.
Did he say it like the old man from Family Guy? A pedophile.
Like I'm expecting like a Dane Cook
Okay, Chris.
young person to say something
No.
terrible, but this was like an old 70-year-old guy from Family Guy. Terrible.
That's terrific.
This is a pedophile's dream. I don't like the way you said that, sir.
I hated it.
Why don't you drop his ass?
yeah,
one
you should have
swift
beat him
punch.
up. Give him the
Downtown.
news.
Oh, Saturday was a push day.
Yeah,
One-
it was
one
pushing.
swift-
You're already on
Yeah,
a push
I-
day. What were
One
you
swift
doing?
hook to the throat, and that guy ain't going to say that again.
Excuse
And I would have been thrown out of the cheer competition. Okay.
Yeah.
And you would have been able to go home.
I didn't want to go
That
to
would have
St.
been a
Louis
double
jail.
win.
You would have been banned from cheer competitions, which would have been
I was there to support my daughter.
you would have been the hero and never had to go again.
Missed opportunity.
Can't do it. I'm
I had
banned.
to hold the backpack the entire weekend.
Nice. What a great dad.
I had to hold the backpack. So, Wash Ave is weird.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what's
I don't know.
going
There's not like a lot of stuff going on.
That used to be the scene, dude.
no,
that was
it's
the
over.
scene.
It's
I
over
know.
down there, dude.
So many drunken
There
nights.
wasn't a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I lived down there. I lived on Wash Ave for 5 months.
There was. It
in
had
one of
its
the
moments.
hotels.
It had its like 7 to 10 year period, probably 05 to 15.
Oh, really?
I think
Oh, I was thinking like 97 to
you might be. Maybe
$2002.
maybe I'm running it up a
No,
little.
it was
much.
still like because I was old enough to drink down there, so it was like 06, I would say.
Yeah, I was thinking it peaked.
Oh yeah,
That
oh yeah.
peaked
You
in,
know
like
what? I
07.
Rue and
Rue
a couple other
13.
places. Yeah.
Oh, sushi and a DJ. Stop, and you could
Yes,
smoke.
Bobby Bottle Service.
Bobby
I
bottle
stayed
service.
at the W Hotel on Wash Ave for almost 5 months. That's where
Really?
the radio. So when I moved here, when the radio station would pay for people to move from one city to the next and put you
yes.
up in lodging
Wild.
back in those days, yeah. They're like, hey, before you get an apartment and before your girlfriend, who's now a wife, is to move out here, we will pay for your lodging. And we're going to put you up in a nice place. It's the W Hotel on Washington Avenue.
Is that the Renaissance now?
I don't know what it is now. The old W. Or it was the WS. The WS, I think it was called. The
WS.
WS.
It's quite different than the W.
The WS. I don't know if that's still around anymore. But on Friday night, it would turn into a nightclub in the lobby. And when I get off of work at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, I would have to dance my way through the lobby to the hotel elevator,
What a dream.
right?
Yeah,
I was young.
that's fun.
I was like, oh, cool, nightclub.
I used to want to live on Wash Ave. Like, you know how you got big dreams when you're a kid and like you
Oh,
moved
the
to a
art
new
lofts?
city, the art lofts. I was like, this is where I'm going to live. Never did it.
Yeah.
Wanted to big time.
My friend he lived on like the second floor of Wash Ave. Very cool, like exposed brick. Could look out his window, look down Wash Ave, but then he stayed too long. And then he wanted to sell it and did not get his money back. Because there's a
Yeah,
while.
that sucks.
If you'd lived down there now, that was the cheapest game in town if you're gonna live in the city. Was buy like
Yeah, well,
a Wash Ave loft for like $110K.
yeah, a couple of years ago, they were starting to redo these buildings and build these really nice apartments and lofts. And
Yeah.
I almost lived in a place called, oh man, what was it? It was like an old office building where they had like artist lofts. And they left all the old businesses from like the 50s. So like the apartment storefront would be like P&G Accounting, the accounting firm you can trust. They had all the old...
That's cool.
So all the
signage? All the old signage. I think it was called the Arcade Apartments, Arcadia. It was a cool building.
Cool spot.
But man, what a pain it would be to live down there.
Yeah, there really wasn't much going on. There were some big events downtown, and there really wasn't. The city was not hustling and bustling on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Even with everything going on?
Even with everything going on.
Maybe it was just timed well.
I don't know. Maybe I did time it well. I mean, I went down there around 1 o'clock.
A lot of people went to Zach Bryan, though.
Yeah,
I saw that was like sold out.
As we were leaving the cheer competition on Saturday, the Zach Bryan show was really starting to ramp up. A lot of cowboy hats.
Everybody I knew was there. Like, everybody. I feel like all my friends went to Zach
Hey, if
Bryan.
you guys went, how did that sell? I heard tickets were kind of soft.
Looked full. Saw a photo.
I mean, the Dome was a big place. That is a big venue. Can Zach Bryan sell that out?
I don't know.
Guess so.
That's a chicken fry guy, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Zach
didn't
Brown.
he used to...
Zach Brown.
Zach Brown.
Zach Brown,
Wait,
damn it.
who are we talking about? Zach Bryan.
Is In the Orange would be the song you would know from him.
Okay. Zach Bryan, Pink Skies.
Brian
This
or
is the
Bryant?
Guy, this is the guy with the ball cap that tries to dance, right?
Yeah.
He's a
no,
former
that's
Navy
Luke
guy, I
Bryan. We're getting...
Who dated Chicken
Listen.
Fry?
God dang, you're
Let's go,
right.
let's
That
do
is
it.
Luke Bryan. That's his brother.
Luke Bryan is the one.
That's his brother.
Yeah, that's Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is somewhere between Zach Brown and Luke Bryan is Zach Bryan, which is a
Okay.
really good way to describe him. He's in
Well,
the
you're
middle
right.
somewhere. He's not quite stadium country, but he's not quite. Zach Brown Band became very mainstream, but started like on the cusp or on the fringes. He's somewhere in the middle.
Zach Bryan, I'm not, but he's at the Dome.
Yeah.
I don't think he's at the middle
Which is the one that
anymore.
dated that
He's not
Brianna
anymore.
woman?
That's him.
Zach Brown?
Zach Bryan. Nope, you're right. You're finally there. The girl he dated the girl from Barstool.
Chicken Fry.
Treated her really badly. He's also like tried to fight a bunch of people.
Okay.
And done a bunch of dumb stuff. And, like, he's kind of a bro. He's
Well,
kind of a bro.
he's got a Y in his last name, in Bryan.
But he does.
Zach Bryan
Says
is
everything
chicken
you
fry.
need to know.
Oh, this guy.
No, Zach Brown.
This guy.
No, Zach Bryan.
This guy
Everybody's
played the
saying
Dome?
Zach Bryan is chicken fry.
They're wrong.
I thought Olivia, whatever her name was Chicken Fry.
So what's
that was
the song?
Rihanna.
Somebody show me a
Brianna
song.
Lapialanda
Are these
or
songs
whatever.
that-
Apalia.
I look like
Jesus.
her allegedly. Some hot girl told me that at Hot Shots. That was cool.
Is this like TikTok country or like what are we talking about here? Because I have no idea what I'm getting when I look at this picture.
He kind of started off singer-songwritery, Americana, and moved into the mainstream.
Yeah, he sings a song called Pink Skies that I like.
Okay.
Zach Bryan.
Well, how was the show? Reviews in the Dispatch were very good.
Good for him,
Sure,
dude.
it was good.
Yeah, that's a huge venue, man. Good for him. That's so cool.
There were a lot of people going.
That's a big place.
Yeah, it is, man. That's
Man, the fullest I ever saw. I mean, even more than Metallica. We saw Metallica there. The last time they were through was Garth Brooks. My God. That Garth Brooks show there a couple of years ago, man, that was packed. Packed. That would have been 60,000 people there. I mean, not a damn seat to be found. Not one.
yeah.
Did we see Guns N' Roses there?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's
we were all
right.
there. 2017?
Yeah, the first time back.
Yeah.
That was at the Dome.
Right, with Deftones,
yeah, but stage is on the other side.
which was super weird. Deftones opening up for Guns N' Roses. Did that make sense to you guys?
I
Because
missed
I'm a
them.
huge
I don't know.
I got there
Deftones
late.
fan, and
I
I
don't
was like, what
remember
is
that.
this?
I thought it was at the Family Arena, and
And you went down to Family
I went-
Arena.
I went, oh, God. Oh, God, it's
Your daughter
It's at
texted
the
you the
Dome.
address for Guns N' Roses.
701 Convention Road or Boulevard.
You saw the cover band, Heart of Hearing Tones.
No. No, but it was, Wash Ave was not really much going on. I don't know, at night. It could have been after the Zach Bryan show. It would have been, all those masses out in the street. Did people go right home? Or did they hang out?
They went home, please.
They went home.
There's nothing really to do down there, allegedly. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going on after 9 o'clock.
Nah.
Moon sent me this list, and it's the 19 best things to do in St. Louis. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got going on in our fair city. Mm-hmm. The 19 best things to do in St. Louis. So this is from, I guess, somebody who doesn't live here. Okay, you got the classics here. You got the Gateway Arch National Park. Fine.
Anybody seen the new one? I know it's been like
The new
15
museum?
years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still haven't been there.
it's pretty good.
I like the old one. It was like, it gave me all this nostalgia vibes. Anytime I go through and see the bison and some other things, I'm like, oh man, I'm a sixth grader again.
Well, they still got all that, like the little natural history area.
Yeah, no,
of
I
it.
heard
Yeah.
the museum is great, and I've been wanting to go.
But you haven't gone up, is what you're saying?
No, I haven't been in the new museum.
Oh, please.
Well, it was the old Lewis and Clark. It was the Lewis and Clark exhibit, right?
Well, it was,
That's still there.
They had a whole museum there.
Yeah, I went down
Underneath.
there.
They redid the whole thing. Remember, they
Yeah, I haven't
closed
been
it for
down
a whole year.
I haven't been down there since the redo.
It's nice. It still has the nostalgia feel. It's not completely new. Like you go down there and go, oh, I remember some of this.
Oh,
Okay, so the Gateway Arch National Park. They're talking about just
the whole park.
just the area. Then the ride to the top. That's in the pods. Mm-hmm. Did that. The Tom Sawyer paddle boat.
Ah, yes, that's St. Charles, right? Do you paddle boat?
I don't know about that.
No, I think it's down there. If you want to feel like you're in the 1800s without the dysentery, this is it. It's a replica paddle wheel boat. Great for a skyline dinner or just pretending you're an old-timey river gambler for an
Oh,
hour.
okay. So it's one of the riverboat cruises.
I guess they still got that going on. The Big Muddy Adventure is canoeing the Mississippi. Has anybody done this?
Man, I've never canoed the Mississippi.
You jump in a 10-person canoe. You're paddling past the arch, dodging massive barges, and getting a workout.
To be honest, that's too many people in a canoe. That's too many people not understanding how to paddle a canoe.
Yeah, it's a rowboat at this point. Or not a rowboat, like a
Rowing team.
Yeah, row team. No thanks.
I don't want to get in there with a bunch of tourists and be like, nope, this side, right side, left side.
And they see going in
That's-
circles.
Oh, and it's on moving water, pretty fast moving water. No thanks.
I don't want to really do a touristy thing where I got to row.
Yeah, I don't want to do a touristy thing when I'm in a boat with others. If I'm relying on others.
And that area by the Mississippi,
That's a lot. That's a lot of
not
water.
Great, right?
No, it's a lot of water. And
But
it's
aren't there
cruising.
barges?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going. It's
There's
the
like
freaking
barges.
Mississippi.
I know. Well, there are spots where I guess that are less busy than others.
You ever
That
go,
seems to be a busy spot.
been whitewater rafting?
No.
It's one of the best things ever.
I'm not.
It is fun.
It's one of the best things ever. But you are scouting out. You're looking around as to who's getting in your raft because your life depends on them too. You get real judgy real fast.
So we're not going on a Big Muddy Adventure. Okay, you got Forest Park, the zoo, Science Center, Missouri History Museum.
All these things are great. These are great. These are on my
the
list
Art
too.
Museum. The St. Louis Shakespeare Festival.
You still need to go. Since the last time you guessed it, there was 118 artifacts.
That was 2 weeks ago.
My friends run that festival. It's very well done.
Shakespeare Festival? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that thing.
Shakespeare in the Park?
Indeed. They offered me a part last year, and I was like, that'd be a
Oh,
fun.
why didn't you do it?
Just time commitment, man. Like weekends and
Yeah.
couldn't take that much time off comedy. I would love to do it. I think that'd be a cool thing.
Me
They offered
too.
me a pretty substantial part in King Lear.
Every single time I see it, I just
What?
sit there and go, man, I'd love to do
It
this.
could be a challenge. It'd be a good challenge for me
That-
to have to
that
play
you-
something serious and go do it. Yeah.
A serious summer Shakespeare production?
Yeah.
In the park?
Yeah. That was kind of them to even think of me for it.
You
but
were
I was-
offered a part in King Lear?
and turn them down.
What part was it? It wasn't King Lear. It wasn't that substantial, but it was pretty big. I believe it was the villain.
Ooh.
I would love to do that. Love to do that. When I was watching Phantom, I was like, man,
If I had-
Here's my luck. You're a tree. You'll be a tree in the background. Just hold these branches.
it must be an important tree, though.
The best tree. Best tree in the play.
maybe they were just being nice. Like, yeah.
we know he can't do it. We'll offer it to him. It's
All right, so I guess that's every summer. They build a massive stage on a hill in the park, and you grab a blanket, a cooler of refreshments, and you watch world-class theater under the stars. It's a whole thing. Botanical Garden, St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station. Still have not gone through there.
Neither have I. Want to.
City Museum, Shaw Nature Reserve, Merrimack Caverns, Audubon Center at the Riverlands. Do you know that? Anybody know this?
no, tell me more.
Audubon Center at the Riverlands. This is for the birders and the chillers. It's right where the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers meet. And I guess during migration season, it's like a highway for birds. Very peaceful, very scenic.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Very, very pretty. That's very pretty.
Oh, Oh,
Look at this in West Alton. So this is for the people that are going up there to watch the Eagles and all that stuff.
yeah, that's for the birders. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
I
the
didn't-
Confluence Tower is.
I didn't know that they had this whole thing. I don't see the tower.
I've been to that.
This on the west. This on the west side, and I guess a little bit north. See, now they're canoeing, and I'm all right with that up in there. But over by downtown,
Downtown?
no way I'm getting in a canoe over there.
The Wild Bird Sanctuary, been there.
Yep. Love
Endangered Wolf Center, you were there
it. Yes.
last week.
Excellent.
What about the 21C Museum Hotel? Has anybody heard of this?
What was it? 21.
The 21C Museum Hotel. That's on this list.
What's the second
an o-
word you're saying?
The 21C, the letter C.
The letter C.
21C Museum Hotel.
Okay, look at this.
Oh, I have been to this. Was this
It's an old YMCA.
It's cool. There's one in Kansas City I stayed at, and it was very. They have like 2 floors of really cool art exhibits.
Yeah, it's like you sleep in a museum, basically.
Yeah, it's
very
cool.
pretty.
That's on this list.
Have you been to the Angad Arts Hotel?
No.
I feel like that was
That
what
thing
this
is
place
awesome.
was, no?
No, different.
No, no. Angad is
Midtown.
it's right across from the Fox, kind of.
That's the one I've been to then.
Dude, every color or every floor is a different color.
Yeah, it's cool.
Man, it's cool. That's where we shot the True Colors video.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
before
that's-
they opened.
You said that's near the Fox, right? That's on.
Yeah. Before they opened, they gave us access to all the different rooms for the True Colors video, and man, what a perfect backdrop. We had people from different countries email us like, "Where is this set? Where in LA did you shoot this?" We're like, nah, man, St. Louis,
St.
Angad
Louis.
Arts Hotel.
This one looks cool. The 21C, letter C Museum / hotel.
Ooh, look at the pool. Looking like an old Italian
Nice.
bathhouse.
Not listed on here is the Foundry,
Bummer.
our great food hall, which
Yeah.
how long is this going to last?
Oh, dude.
I'm already seeing real big complaints. My son went there with his buddies
Are you hearing the death rattle?
on Friday night. Mm-hmm. It was somebody's birthday. They all went down there.
Well, our buddy Gerard Kraft is already his place.
Yeah,
is
the
Yeah,
expat
expat.
barbecue, that's gone.
Yeah, but is Speakeasy still there?
Yeah, but I'm
Which
just
is
saying that. But
excellent.
that was like a corner. They had the big giant corner spot,
Right.
and if that's going to last less than 2 years, I think that's a bad sign.
May's place also, my favorite vintage owner, Katie May, she had babies, she had twins, so she decided to take her storefront out of the Foundry, which was a bummer because I felt like that was a huge store for the Foundry when it started.
Well, my son, yeah. So there's those little shops out in the breezeway there, but I'm talking the actual food hall itself.
Yeah.
Which we went down there when it first opened up. It was awesome.
It
All
was.
those stalls were pretty full. It was hustling and bustling. Friday, my son comes home. He goes, "Dude, it's expensive.
Oh, the food?
Like the food's expensive."
Yeah.
Well, the rent is probably expensive.
Well, I know, and that's
I hate to say that, but that's what you're getting right now. Gas is up, food is up, groceries are up. Everything is expensive. This is what we got.
well. This was a post. My wife sent me this. It's a post on Facebook from Let's Eat STL. The Foundry. We had lunch at the Foundry yesterday, and we're shocked by the price. $79 for 2 people, for a sandwich, an entree, and 2 lemonades plus tip.
Holy crap,
Dang.
that is a
I looked at the receipt, and there was a $10.50 service fee added. Do all the restaurants there charge this fee? We haven't been there for a while, but I was shocked. So $79 for 2 people. What I thought the understanding of that was that food hall, and I've been to food halls in other cities. Good, not expensive eats for people walking in the city. SLU is right there. I thought it would be a great spot for SLU kids.
Right.
SLU college kids who don't have a lot of money to walk over there, have a place to hang out and get good, cheap eats.
Yeah, which they're not going to do if they can't afford it. And if IKEA is 1 block over and serving cheaper food. I'll tell you what, the Foundry is perfect for if you're going to a soccer game. If you're going down to City SC and you want to get there super early and you want to have a meal before you go in, you go down and you hang at the Foundry and then you walk over. It is kind of perfect.
Yeah, but you know what, though? So at the soccer game, it's all the local places. And which is the same at the Foundry. They're all local.
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
And you
is-
could eat at the city game.
which is what we do now anyway. Because
there's great
is
food
so
there.
freaking good.
And there's great food at the Foundry, too, but it's expensive.
Yeah. I don't like that service charge that they're doing. That's not cool.
Yeah, and this little article, this little Facebook posting that's they're asking, is that what all these places charge?
Right.
But $79 for 2 people. That's not very economical.
I go down there in the daytime. Like I find every time I've gone to the Alamo once at night, but I find myself at the Foundry food hall and also like that. They have that grocery store up there. Fresh is it Fresh Time? Probably not.
Yeah, I think it's a.
Is it Fresh Time?
I don't know. It's a grocery store.
Whatever is up there, but yeah, like I like doing my little shopping. So I like having a one-stop shop. So I don't want those shops to be leaving and then expensive food to be happening.
No, and now the last time I was there, which was maybe last month and a half ago, some places are pulling out.
That's right.
The toast ravioli guy there, remember he pulled out?
Oh god, that was
Really?
so delicious. Yeah.
No, did he pull out? Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, bummer.
I was still there last time I was there, but that's been a couple months. Talking about the one that's on the hill, the guy that came in,
Yeah.
STL Toasted.
Is he still in the Foundry?
It was last time I was there, but it's been a while. I don't know.
In places like City
I do think
Winery.
I saw something about them like shrinking the biz.
Yeah, it says City Foundry closing STL later this month. So STL toasted at City Foundry. This is October of last year.
Gone.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think when he was here, I think he mentioned that. Yeah, I hate to see these places, shutter and close. There's a lot of empty space there now.
Right.
But it's a cool idea.
It is.
And it was
Love
cool when the armory was open. So it was the armory and it was the Foundry. They should have connected the two.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was a cool little area there for
And now what they're
less than a year.
trying to make the Armory a data center.
Yeah. They are.
If that happens, maybe the Foundry will be a data center by this time next year.
Radioactive.
Or maybe those data people need a
Eat.
place to eat.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of jobs. I think that's the big pushback on the data centers.
Oh,
it's
it's
not
just
really bringing a lot of jobs, just a silo.
Well, I, for one,
Would love
Enjoy
to eat
the
at the data
Foundry.
center. Okay.
I, for one, bow down to our
I will drink the water from
What's
the
the
machine.
worst thing that could happen? Putting AI into an old armory.
Yeah.
well, hopefully the weapons are out of there.
Yeah,
The terror just writes itself.
it's
You know what I mean?
literally fortified for
Well, hopefully the weapons are out of there. But
Miles Dyson.
I hate to see the Foundry flounder.
Same.
Foundry. Nice.
Or any place.
You've been to the speakeasy there?
Yeah.
It's badass.
It is badass.
Cool.
Everything from like finding it to the guy at the weird window and like
And you got to walk down into. Have you been?
Freddy
there?
Krueger's lair, dude. It's nuts.
No, I've seen the door with the light. It's got like a light over it.
It's like an electrical. It's like an electrical panel.
It's a closet.
Okay. No, I haven't been in.
Oh, you should take your
Oh, and
lady
you
there.
got to
Good mocktails.
open up the thing, and you walk down a long corridor, and you make a left, and there's another long corridor.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's really underneath, and it really is like a underground cave.
Yeah.
It's cool.
No phones. They have like
Phones
a
all
whole
work
thing.
under there.
What was it originally?
It was the basement, and it would flood.
Huh.
What a great idea.
Really old timey too.
And like
And-
if bombs go off, like you're safe because you
You're
are
cool.
like 2 miles underground.
Oh, that's cool.
You're cool, and it's got a little menu. It's got little.
They get a little place for like any music down there.
That's not very big for
it's
that.
not very big.
Well, you don't need it very big. To
Like maybe
make
like a
it little
guitarist,
secret-
like a little acoustic.
Yeah, a little secret jazz club.
But I don't know. It's like the vibe down there is so different. They like just want everybody talking to each other. They want
We
like
don't need music down there.
interpersonal communication is like big. They're like,
Oh,
put your phone away.
They're not even playing music of any sort.
And maybe it's a
like
little
low.
background.
Yeah.
We don't need. Take your acoustic guitar.
You feel like
and
you're in
get
the
outta here.
20s. It's cool.
I'm not saying
Get outta
acoustic
here.
guitar. You need some,
It's the you annoy enough people down there. They break it over your
some
head.
little jazz guy.
You get a couple, high octane cocktails in you, and you're wearing
What's the place?
the guitar.
I went to a couple of shows here. What's the name of that place? It's like BYO. It's like Bob's Cafe or something like. They'll have secret music shows there.
Where's this?
That sounds cool.
Somewhere in the city. I want to say it's like near Soulard or something like that. Where did I go? It was cool. My buddy took me a couple times to like. They'll have like secret shows where people like big people will come in and play acoustics and they won't tell you who's playing. You just got to show up.
That's cool.
It's neat.
Yeah, I want to do something like that.
I don't know if it's still open. It's been a few years. I think it had a guy's name. I can't remember.
I do want to shout out on Saturday night when we're leaving the cheer competition. Since we're down in this area, we're going to be driving back west. Let's roll through the hill. There's a pizza place I want to try out. Been hearing a lot about this place called Nikki Slices. Mm-hmm. Nikki, have you heard of this, Rafe?
It's a sentence.
remember somebody said you got to go.
Nikki
Somebody
Slices.
cornered us at an event and like really gave us the lowdown on it.
Oh man, I went and it is excellent.
What makes it excellent?
Excellent.
What is it that made it so good?
First of all,
New York,
it was Detroit, Detroit-ish style, like kind of like a deep dish, cheese up the side of the
crust.
We did the take and bake, so they give it to you kind of raw and you take it home,
Yeah.
and it was packed. But you go in this little place. It's a little tiny building, and there was a DJ, so everybody's waiting for their pizzas and their stuff to get called.
Yeah.
You can either take it, they cook it there and you take it to go. You can't really eat there. There's a little area to eat, and there was a DJ in the kitchen
Nice.
spinning tunes. Yeah, take and bake. So we got 3, which was a lot.
Let me guess. You got the Meat Ranger,
No, we got the
dumps like a truck.
OG pepperoni. We got the dumps like a truck, which was excellent, and we got the
White Stripes?
the trophy slices.
NikkiSlices.com.
They got mom's spaghetti.
That's
And
great.
it changed. They changed the pizza all the time. It was excellent. Highly recommend. 5 stars. Not a paid endorsement. I paid full price for my pizza, just so you know. Not a paid endorsement.
An Instagram-based business.
Well, I saw this guy. Maybe somebody did corner us too, but I saw this guy's postings on Instagram. He's got a good social media thing going on too. But it was cool, man. If you're down on that area, or even if you're rolling through, do the take and bake. And I just got home, put my oven on 450.
Expensive?
It was like $20, $25 for one of the pizzas, but it is heavy.
Okay, that's good.
It is heavy. If it's like you and Tim, that'll last you 2 days.
You don't know how we eat.
You're right. You guys are tiny people.
It'll last us 7 weeks.
We got 3 pizzas, which was way too much. My wife goes, "What'd you do?" I go, "I don't know. I got 3.
I got
I don't know what I
excited.
did.
I didn't know what to order,
I'm so excited from the cheer
so I got
competition.
everything.
That's good.
I got everything." So yeah, go get yourself some Nikki Slices. How was your son's birthday party this weekend?
Oh, we didn't have it.
Oh, why?
Oh, great.
Well, my oldest daughters, they couldn't get away from what they were doing, so they couldn't come in. And my son, we were going to have like a family dinner.
Well, I saw it. That's what I thought. There was a whole thing.
And my son goes, as long as Grandma can make it, it'll be great.
Right.
Grandma
And
didn't make it. Sicker than she's ever been in 82 years, she said.
Bummer.
She said, in 82 years, I don't think I've ever been this sick. Throwing up, didn't sleep for 2 days, and was just...
the flu?
Had to be. Had to be something. Now, her sister was in town, and apparently she was sick as well. And I told you all last week. Remember, I kept telling you every day. I was like, dude, I'm going on a 48-hour headache now. I don't feel well. My whole body hurts.
Maybe you had it too.
Right, but I didn't have any, I didn't have any of the things, like the
Well, she's
stomach
also
ache
in her
or any of
80s.
that. Yeah, she's 82. So our immune systems are probably built slightly differently. But, man, it destroyed her. Thank goodness, though. So we postponed the birthday thing. Thank goodness, though, that she was up for delivery on Saturday. Because she got a very special delivery.
Oh, her new friend came.
Stray rescue, and the foster mom. Shoot, what's her name? Sarah. I think her name's Sarah. She was kind enough to even drop the cat off.
Was this Watson?
Watson,
previously
the cat.
named Watson. Right now it is unnamed.
Okay.
And the family is fighting over what should be named.
Why doesn't your mother name it?
Well,
It's her cat.
yes.
It's a tortoiseshell cat,
yeah,
too. It's so
she's
cute.
come up with a name or two, and my kids hate,
what are the
hate their
options?
ideas.
Well, tell your kids it's grandma's cat.
I know.
Jesus.
I know. It's not Jesus. They're not going to name it Jesus.
Jesus.
Well, okay, so they have rules. It's a girl cat, so it has to have a girl name, they say. And they don't want to name it a girl name.
Right. Like they want an ambiguous name.
Susan or
All
something.
right, here we go.
Watson is such a cool name.
Listeners, first person to on the Schreier text line, the first name that comes over, that's going to be the name of the cat.
Here we go.
So here we go. Here we go.
Now, my son...
First one to come over.
my son-
Let's go.
My brother wants to name it Gypsy. And I said that's not the preferred nomenclature.
314-649-3862. Come on.
And we will
Come
call
on.
the cat this
649,
every time we
this
talk
is
about it on
binding.
this show.
Pizza
Yep.
pie. No, that's not. They're not going to say
I didn't
that.
see one. Pizza pie was the first one that came over?
No, that's
I
just
think
the
they were
first
just
thing I
talking about
read.
the pizza.
No, the cat's name is, and boom. Let's
Here
go.
it is. Here it is. And somebody said Heidi.
Oh no.
Heidi.
Heidi.
We said no names, no proper names. Oh, poop
butt. There it is.
Poop butt.
You
Heidi
That's the
Poop
first
Butt.
one that I
It
saw.
can't be poop butt.
Poop butt. That's
Poopy
it.
butt.
The cat will forever be known as poop butt.
And that makes sense. That's good.
Marbles.
Marbles. You know what? That's not bad.
Marbles is good for a tortoiseshell cat.
Steve. Yeah.
Marbles.
Dude, it is such a cute cat. Though.
Marbles ain't a bad name.
I went over. I said Patches. She's got one sock, like one boot, and I was like, oh, boots. I kind of
Sheila?
like boots.
Rhonda.
Sheila. What is this? Australia?
What's wrong with Sheila?
Sheila.
Sheila's a hot chick's name.
To be honest, man, that maybe is the best cat name I've ever heard.
It's a good cat name.
Sheila. Get off the table, Sheila.
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 Oh my
Damn
God,
it,
that's
Sheila.
a great name.
Get off
Let's
the
write that
counter,
down.
Sheila.
She
Call
does
your
it
mother.
Great.
She'll
Text her.
She listens every day. Sheila.
Ray,
Ray.
it's Sheila.
That's great.
It's Sheila. Mama fell.
Mama fell.
She is cute though, and I just want to shout out. I know Lauren works every single week with Stray Rescue, and they were so good, man.
They
Made
are
it super
so
easy.
good.
Send us a link so we could sign up and did all that. We had to do like a full on. We had to be approved.
That's right.
My mama had to be approved, and then I was a good son, so I went over.
Oh
and-
yeah, when we got our dog, the new dog, they had to come over.
Oh, they did a full interview, and I really appreciate that because they don't want to have to retake this cat.
No.
You know what I mean? They don't want somebody to get it and be like, I'm not a cat person, or this didn't work out in this household. We'd like to surrender the animal again. They want to make sure that these cats and dogs are going to the right homes, and it was good to see that.
No, I guess it's nice. I don't know. I was a little offended when they came
No.
over to interview me.
They're the advocate of the animal. They don't care about you. And that's how it should be. They care about the animal having a nice home.
Yeah, I really like that.
Well, there was this guy who was looking around. I go, what are you looking around for?
Just making sure there's no, hazards.
Well, the outlets
Yeah.
covered up. What? What is it? What?
Oh, I see
Cat
you
likes
have
outlets.
What is this?
That's great. Congratulations to your ma. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're really excited. She's
And
super
little
playful.
Sheila.
Little Sheila.
Sheila.
How old is Sheila?
Sheila is 6 months old. Very playful, loving. She's fun. She's fun. I went over and played
And now
with
you
her
got a
for while.
cat in your life.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
I was so
Well,
excited.
no, I know you wanted a cat, or you want a cat.
I want a
house,
cat.
But one kid is allergic.
I got a
So now you
severe
gotta-
allergy in the household.
And when's that kid out of here?
Oh, just a couple years.
Oh, okay.
You'll have your own Sheila soon enough.
I've already told Mallory. I was like, "Listen, man, you're gonna fall
As
in
soon
love
as
with
this cat leaves.
As soon as this kid's out of here,
Well, as soon as the kid's out,
we'll have our
Gonna be
own
cat.
Sheila."
can be cat face, of course. Yeah. Okay, we get it. A lot of cat faces. Okay.
I'll suggest it.
Nipples the cat. That's a good one.
Nipples.
Nipples isn't bad.
Areola, get off the counters.
Nipples the cat. Well, is your mom feeling better now?
She is feeling better.
Good.
Yeah. It worried me too because I was just like, "You've never been sicker in 82 years." Like,
Well, that's why Scott's out. By the way, Scott's mom is not feeling well. It was her birthday this weekend.
Yeah, yeah. All I thought was, should I come over and take you to urgent care? I was like, "Are you going to go to the hospital?" And she's like, "No, man. I just don't think that these people like doctors all that much. They're just like,
Well,
nope, write it out."
Does she need more soup? I could send soup over.
She ain't gonna hold. Well, she wasn't gonna hold it down.
All right.
She did love that soup that you sent. Though.
I sent soup to Moon's mom.
No, dude, it's an online soup company that
Yeah.
he found that they deliver soup. It's got a ladle and a spoon and this it's a whole thing.
What?
Of course,
Say
Rizzuto
less. That's amazing.
name of
finds
it?
a whole thing. Man, I don't know, soup online or something. What was that?
Soup mode.
Soup to nuts.
No.
Send somebody
It's-
soup.com or
Sales.
something. Whatever it was, my mother was like, I've never seen anything like this. And then it was like every other day she'd go, you better tell Rizz how much I'm
It's
enjoying
called
this soup.
Spoonful of Comfort.
Cute.
Yeah, that's what it was, and it was a bereavement thing, when my dad passed. And man, I think she ate on that for a week. or
Well,
two.
and you know what? Sorry for your loss. Here's soup. I mean, what?
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. They are capitalizing on death, and they're doing it right.
Spoonful of Comfort.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different soups.
So if you could send her another one, that'd be great.
I will send your mom another
Put my
soup.
name on it.
No. I want
Full credit.
full credit for the soup. Full credit for the soup.
You get full credit, believe me.
Well, when somebody
she still
dies-
talks about it. She's still very appreciative.
When somebody dies, it's you guys need food. Let us at
Send
least
food.
handle something.
Right.
Did Does she like deli meats?
He kept asking this. It was like a week. He was stressing about it. He's like, what do you think of lasagna? Maybe we knock on
Maybe
the
I'll
door
make a
and give her
lasagna. I just put it in the oven. I don't know.
Nice.
So here I am expecting him to, or my mother to call and say, Scott Rizzuto, that guy, he came over and he knocked on the door and gave us a lasagna. And then she goes, hey, I got some weird package. It's a whole bunch of soup and a ladle and this. What is this? And I was like, oh, I think that's Rizz's food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what do you know?
We
It
could have
says
gone to,
Rizzuto right here.
what?
That's a great gift.
Perfect.
We could have gone to Breadco and said, you want bagels? I don't know.
Some people don't like soup, though.
Who doesn't like chicken soup?
Listen, not me. I'm a soup girl through and through, but there's people out there, they're psychos that don't like soup. So if you're going to send a bunch of soups, you just got to be ready for that. Does your mom like soup?
She loves it. She's
Great.
a super.
Well, this wasn't one of those instances. You're all right.
Old people love soup.
Yeah. It digests
Yeah,
better.
and you've been an old person for quite a while
Hell yeah,
now.
dude. My whole life.
Old people love soup. Rafe, you went to a concert Friday night at Stiefel?
Yeah. I went to see Coulter Wall.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, that's the one that he played out at Chesterfield Amphitheater a couple years ago, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I missed him. He was playing smaller venues.
I mean, Stiefel's a big place.
He was doing old rock. I always get these. I knew he was going to blow up eventually, and I missed his last show at Old Rock House because I was out of town. Same thing happened with Sturgill Simpson. Like, he played a really small venue, and I missed it, and then the next thing I know, he was playing like Chaffetz. But it was good.
Look at this.
Very stripped down, man.
Look at every picture of this guy. I love the country guys that
I'm telling you,
look like they
that
don't
guy's-
want to be doing what they're doing.
Look at this guy's
He looks
face.
stoned.
He looks like a child.
I'm a
with
child.
a mustache, but he sings like Johnny Cash and Randy Travis had a baby.
But you know what I'm saying? Like these guys that like now it's cool in your promo photos to look like you're uninterested. And you're
Well,
upset.
the side look like.
I don't know if
It's
that's
the Neil Young way.
I don't know if that was a promo photo. That looked like it was taken on probably a red carpet somewhere. He's not
He
a
looks
real
high as hell.
He's not a real
Well, there's another one.
yeah.
There's another one of him carrying a
I
lot.
guess I'll play this guitar.
Y'all want to hear this song? Well,
What's
to hell
a
with
song?
you.
What's a song is that?
Sleeping on the Blacktop is probably his most famous song.
Oh yes, sleeping on the blacktop.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
Sleeping on the blacktop.
Sleeping on the Blacktop. All right, here we go.
He's like a
Anyway,
real
how was the
Wyoming
cowboy?
show? It was awesome, and his whole thing is like, it was very. I appreciate when an artist is stripped down. There's no backdrop. There's no.
Just a man and his guitar.
Well, he had like a 5-piece, but it was just them. They didn't even have like the band name painted on the drums.
Wait till the drums come in here. It'd be like Phil Collins.
Kinda. When you hear his voice, you're gonna be like, that ain't coming out of that guy's head.
Very Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, it's of that genre, like dirt country Americana.
Sunshine beating on the good times, moonlight racing from the grave. String band playing more of that honky tonks, pretty young thing going dancing in the rain.
It's pretty.
Yeah, he rules. He's awesome.
High heel lady spitting at the Nicky Jacks, businessman with a needle and a spoon. Coyote chewing on a cigarette, pack of young boys going howling at the moon. Hey, darling, sleeping on the black.
What kind of crowd?
Hey, darling, running
Age-wise?
through the trees, honey.
Pretty young.
Hey, darling, leaving for the
That's good.
next
A lot of
town.
young, I had a lot of young bucks sitting in front of me that were like rodeo folk from south of Hannibal, Missouri.
Drove up to
It was
the big
funny
city.
because it's like seeing a 17-year-old that polite was really weird to me.
Oh, they were very polite?
Oh, some, yes. The kid in front of me was like, hello, my name's Rudy. It's nice to meet you, sir. He's like, I do bronc racing. He's like telling me, he's like showing me pictures of his rodeo, like him wrestling. He does where they bulldog steers coming out of the chute.
I got me 2 buckles.
Why do you have to meet everybody? Why can't you just go to the show and just, you and Tina?
It wasn't me. The guy turned around and, what do you want me to do? I'm not you,
He's
man.
introducing himself.
I'm nice to people when I meet them. I don't ever know.
Why are you so mean to everyone who just wants to say hi to you?
The kid turned around. He was proud that he was like into what he was
I would have
doing.
made the turn back around with my
What?
finger sign.
Rafe and Tina have good energy. They go out.
All right.
People want to talk to them. They're interesting.
Yeah.
People look at you. They're afraid.
I just grab his head and turn it back towards the concert.
This
Terrible.
kid played Stiefel.
He played Stiefel,
Oh, that's great.
and he had like a guy open for him that was real good too.
Heck yeah, good for him, dude.
Very stripped down, and that's his whole thing. Is he's like, I'm here to sing songs. Like he's not a lot of banter in between. It's not really his thing. He's legitimately like a cowboy from Montana.
Well, let me ask you this question: show at the Stiefel.
Uh-huh.
Where are we parking? Because
dude,
there's a couple different. Well,
couldn't wait to tell you about this.
The basketball tournament was going on, right? So that's at Enterprise. Stiefel's attached to Enterprise, so there's that whole thing. They got that whole street blocked off.
Right.
Next to Stiefel. Do you park at Union Station and walk over?
Oh no. Parking gods. The parking gods smiled on. Got down there like 5 minutes before the show starts. Busted a right. The City Hall parking lot that's right by Enterprise. No one's in the booth. Says lot full. I can see spaces. I just went in. Nobody. Parked. Free.
Wow.
10 feet from Stiefel. That's like $25, $50
happens.
parking.
That never happens.
I don't know if it was just like there was like there must have been a Bradley ISU game or something going on.
The Mo Valley
Arch Madness
was happening at Enterprise.
So maybe people were coming and going because their teams didn't play. So once the lot was full, they just left because they weren't selling anymore. But I could see empty spaces and people pulling out. So I was like,
man.
I'm going in. I don't know what's going to happen. Parked, came out.
Cars there.
No probs, no tickets, no booth.
Nice.
Free parking. And I was like, free. Not just good parking. Free parking.
What a night.
What a night.
What a night. You go see a soon-to-be country star.
Energy up.
Sounded like a great night.
Sounded like a great
It
night.
was. I
What
did
could go
almost
wrong?
have to fight 4 dudes.
What? Okay, well.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, I don't know what got into her, but like the opener was just playing by himself. He had his guitar, so it's not like overpowering. And there were like these 4 young cats, probably early 20s. They were being jags. They were like talking at full volume and like pounding Coors Lights and just being, they're probably there to see the headliner. And they were just being very loud in our section, which I saw other people posting about the same problem at a different concert over the weekend. Craig, our IT guy, was posting about a similar. Is that just a thing now? Because here's the other thing I noticed there. I want to get ahead of myself. Just out of nowhere, there was no warning. There was no like polite. I don't know. She's getting her meds adjusted, man. I'm trying to chalk it up to that. We were just watching the guys sing. These guys were being kind of loud, and all of a sudden Tina goes, "Hey, shut the F up!"
Whoa.
And I go, "Okay." You really went to a 10.
How far away were they from you?
She scared the poor young polite guy in front of us. Mostly, they were probably like 3 seats down. We were in seats 7 and 8. They were in seats 1 through 4 in front of us.
Were they just talking?
They were just like, "Hey,
singing?
bro, hey, it was definitely
they're being
like, bro.
rude.
It was just they were broing out.
They're being rude.
They're being rude. Duncan, drink that Coors Light.
He got 4 beers at the same time.
Dude, I dare you to take that beer all the way. Dude, where you get that hat? They got a rope on the bill. Dude, you like Zach Bryan?
It is so annoying.
It is annoying. I was annoyed too. But I was like, it'll die down. She yelled at him. I don't even think and then they kind of were like mean mugging for a second. And I go, okay, I'm by myself. There's 4 of these guys. I had to start prepping for the swamp justice. I was like, this might just have to happen. Like, I don't know how I'm going to diffuse this if they start talking trash or, because, And then they stood up,
big dudes?
Oh, my God. One of the guys stood up. I'm not joking. This dude looked like Brock Lesnar. It was a big, and these guys were from the country. These were guys who know how to.
These are your people.
These are my people, which means they also know how to distribute swamp justice. This was going to be. I was like, well, this is the guy he's going first. Because if I don't take him first, I have no shot. So I'm like planning this out in my head.
The guy that looks like Brock.
Dude, he looks like Brock Lesnar. I'm not kidding you.
You
guys.
have no shot.
And he's young. So I'm
strapping.
Like, the only thing I had was the high ground because I was 1 row up. So, like, best case scenario, they're having to come up to me. They're having to run up to me. I got the high ground, and I'm just going to swing and hope they go flying down the
4
stairs.
4 dudes. One looks like Brock Lesnar. This man's got no chance. You're almost.
They ended up being fine. And it was just like the dude stood up, and I'm not kidding you guys. He was like 6'5", 6'6". Had that like those hillbilly arms had been baling hay his whole life. This guy was huge, I'm not a small guy. This guy made me look
Tiny.
Yeah, this guy
made you look insignificant.
Yeah, and I was just like, dude, I'm gonna have to. And I go, Tina,
help me.
I wish you'd have scoped out. All right. And
Tina, step in and diffuse the situation.
The other guys I wasn't worried about, but this dude was a monster, and I'm like, this is the guy that, like, he's like headbutting beer cans at the bonfire. Like, he had the look of a man who's been in a tussle or two. And thankfully it didn't
probably
happen.
Enjoys it.
Yeah, like he was probably like, I was hoping this would happen tonight. But they ended up being, they took the note, and they talked a little trash internally, but they didn't say anything to us.
Okay, well,
like,
all right, that's nice. That's nice.
But they did, when they stood up, I was just like, well, they all four stood up. We got a situation here.
Oh, no.
And it didn't
I wonder how long the fight
I think I'm hoping maybe they thought I was with. Maybe that benefited me talking to the kid in front of me because maybe they thought I was with the group.
Well, how long will a fight go on at the Stiefel without?
I don't know.
Before somebody comes in to break it up.
I don't know.
Are we talking 30 seconds?
I was planning a 10-second tussle.
Country show?
Yeah, it depends on the show. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know they're all related though too. They all stood up. They're all brothers. Daryl,
oh,
Sam,
they were.
Travis. Here we go.
And
they all had like every single one of them had an Ariat shirt on.
Yeah.
Every single one of them had square-toed cowboy boots that looked like they probably fed cattle that morning.
And they got like a brother
fit
code.
Up your ass.
Yeah, they don't even need to talk. They got a brother code.
Like these guys weren't like Vianney grads. You know what I mean? Like that's not an issue. These guys were like these guys came in from the country.
Yeah,
to see
they
this
went
show.
to Cal Tipping University.
But they were cool, thank goodness. But something else I noticed at the show, besides the guys chattering and being broing out, like there's a guy in front of me that was playing like online poker the whole show. I could like see he was like playing like a game where you like stack poker chips, and I'm like,
listen, dude, when you're on a run, you're on a run.
I don't even think it was real.
Well,
though. I think it was
he may
just
have
a
been
game.
hot.
He has.
He could have been hot.
Maybe
you got to roll. You got to roll when you're hot.
He's got to. I wonder if it was real. If he was really playing.
It didn't look like it. It looked like a thing where you like move chips around, almost like solitaire. Like it was like a phone, a toilet game, if you will. And I'm just like, man, are we really that far gone? And I think we are as a society. Like I started looking around because I was really making an effort to like keep my phone in my pocket and just be at the concert. And besides people filming, like they take it out and film the song they liked and zoom in on the guy and then put it back in their pocket. And I'm like, no one's ever going to watch that. You're not going to watch it. You're not going to share it online.
I've been yelling that for years.
I do it too sometimes. I'm not saying I'm not guilty, but I was like looking around and I'm like, man, there's so many people on their phones, like scrolling Instagram, scrolling Facebook, playing games, making Snapchats, like in the middle of the performance, and I'm just like, we've just turned inward as a society.
What's funny, even at the cheer competition, even in a spot where you're in where the cheer is going on, and it's so loud, and there's yelling, and the music is going, and the announcer's doing his thing, and I'm seeing some people just sitting there with their heads buried, and they're scrolling Instagram.
Yeah.
And Instagram, you have to listen to stuff, right?
No, not all the time. Sometimes it's just photos.
Okay, but a lot of it has to do with
closed caption.
But that's why you got caption on it.
Yeah. There's a lot of infographics and
I
whatnot.
agree with you, though. There's a lot. It is better if you can have the sound on.
But, like, what are you doing? Are you really
I was just curious.
consuming anything? You're just scrolling.
Moon, you're on stage all the time. Because I was, like, thinking about the performers, and I'm like, because, I mean, at a comedy show, I'll notice. If I see somebody on their phone, especially if they're in the front, I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Mm-hmm. What are you doing right now? Like, leave.
From the stage as a musician, can you see?
I've had people answer their
Yeah,
phone.
you can see that. You can see that.
Do you feel like it's more prevalent than when you started?
Well, yeah. When I started, it didn't exist.
All right, well, then, like, do you feel like it's gotten worse as time has gone on? You feel like it's worse now than ever?
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing a lot of different types of shows. I'll say this. These punk rock shows, man, Goldfinger is growing and we are bigger than ever. And our demo is our age, and it's people that are now bringing their kids. So I will say I don't see many phones because people are super active. The energy is much higher. You would think like people in their 30s and 40s, the energy would be down, but a lot of these people haven't been to a concert in a while. So now they're like able to come back to a concert or bring their teenage son or daughter, and they're
there's
so
also a lot of
excited
people
to share
standing
that.
for your shows.
It's all standing.
Yeah, it's all standing.
Yeah,
You're not playing in front of seats.
No, I haven't played a seated show more than maybe 5 times my whole career.
It's conducive to sitting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I mean, there are certain shows where I'll play, and you see the phones and all that. You just try not to look at it. You know what I mean? Like I'm from the mindset of, well, you're here and
lock in.
You do you, and I'm gonna do me. I'm not gonna let you affect me. So I'm gonna put on the greatest show I can, even if it's just for your forehead.
I like what the guy from Tool does, Maynard from Tool. He goes, it is a hard do not have your phone out during a Tool show, but there's one song he goes, all right, everybody take out your phone.
Yeah.
This is
do
what
it
you'll
now.
record.
Yeah.
There's comedians that do that. Seth Meyers does that.
And it's usually Stinkfist, one of their bigger hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is it. Now's the time to take out your phones and you can record the whole thing.
Yeah.
Chelsea has to do that when she does Trailer Trash Tammy shows because their fans are crazy. And she's like, at the beginning, she's like, everybody get your phone out. I'm going to make poses, take your photos, and then put them away and enjoy the show. Sometimes I think that's smart for a performer to do that.
Yeah, I do too. Because also, it's so expensive to go to all of this stuff where it's like, if you can only take one thing home, it's like, yeah, take a video of your band, take a photo of your band or your comedian. Like, that's a free thing that you're giving people an opportunity to take with them. And they're going to do it anyway. I mean, everybody who's like, I can't take a picture of Maynard, they still do. And I feel like for me, yes, nobody's going to listen to their videos, but photos, hell yeah. I'm going to look at those all the time, especially if you get a good shot.
yeah?
I am. I looked at my
all the
9 Inch
time.
Nails photos and videos many days after I went to the
look
show.
at them. I just don't know that anyone else, like when you share them, is that interested.
Well, see,
But I look at them.
So I have noticed that when this was first possible, people would video things all the time. And I see that way less now. And I think it's because we've all done it enough where we understand that we're not watching our videos back. And the little video snippets, they're never for us. They're to send to a friend that wasn't able to
I
come.
also
for
think
sure.
we're out of storage.
I was
We
thinking
are
about
out of
it.
storage.
I was
We're
We're
thinking
paying more
about
to
it.
Apple to have more storage.
On the cruise.
Out of storage.
On the Tammy cruise last week, we did a show called the Baby Boys Show. And all the boys canceled. Josh Wolf was sick, so he didn't go. Cam Patterson.
Oh, Josh Wolf canceled?
Yeah, I know. You said he's got a penchant for
He's got
canceling.
a chronic canceling.
Has he
on this
canceled on the show
problem.
before?
He's been
a
late
bunch.
and forgot to wake up. And I mean, he makes it in, but he's always late. I'm sorry.
He didn't make it to the cruise. He sent her a text. It's like, I've got the flu. I really wanted to come, but I'm hoping I can catch you at one of the ports. And we're
Yeah, I
like,
think that
hey,
flu.
brother,
I think that flu is something he took the night before.
what port? Like we're going one place and back. Like Josh Wolf gonna helicopter in and slide down a thing with his guitar, like a cable, onto the cruise and perform. But it ended up being just me and Jeremiah Watkins. It was supposed to be an all boys show. That was the whole theme. So we're like, dude, we got to do this show. So we just kept bringing each other up as different characters. Like Jeremiah brought me up. I brought his character Shanks, who's like a prisoner who performs at the prison. He brought up Wadney Hubert. Wadney brought up a guy named Mike Gunther from the Trailer Tales podcast. And then he brought me back up as Ronnie Jenkins, who is from Libby's old M'Excuse Me video, which we've talked about on the M'Excuse Me bitch, McDonald's on Dorset. She hasn't done that character in like 3 years. And I played her husband in all those sketches. So this fan base knew who I was. I came out as Ronnie. And then she came out as Carl. She said "M'Excuse Me, bitch" from backstage and got a 2-minute applause break.
Right.
No one's seen this character. But she came out in a robe, and she's like, hey, I'm going to come out with my bare boobs out, and I'm going to smack you in the face with one of my
breasts.
With one of my breasts. So I was like crawling to her on my hands and knees, like, baby, I'm so glad. Because I was like, I heard
You
my
ever been
wife's
knocked
on
out
this
by a
cruise.
breast before?
Dude,
We don't talk about this instance.
she hit me so hard with her boob that it was like, I mean, it was, the sound alone was.
Is there video of this?
Well, that was what I was getting at. We got to this part of the show, and she's like, I think I'm just going to come out. It's what happens on the cruise stays on the cruise. But then I looked out in the audience after she slapped me in the face, and every phone was recording because everyone was so excited to see this character and like this moment that we were living in. And I go, yeah, I didn't think about that, man. I'm like, your boobs are on a lot of Snapchats right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go on Instagram, but I'm like, that video is out there.
It's out there.
She didn't care, but like, we didn't think about it backstage. She's like, should I take my bare boob out? And I was like, I think it'd be hysterical. She's like,
go for it.
So she slapped me with one, and then Jeremiah's character tried to give me CPR. She slapped him with the other, knocked him out. Then I got up again. She slapped me a third time. And then we had a sex magician come out and do a detachable penis bit, and it brought the house down.
Oh, good.
But I was thinking about that, too, with, like, people get their, you can never trust that a moment is going to be in the moment because somebody's probably recording it.
Yeah, you got to let it go. As a performer, you can't think that. Unless you want to perform to it, but I don't do that.
And that's like, at least that's engaging with the show. The thing I was talking about, beyond that, is like now they're not even engaging with the show anymore. They're just doing their own thing. There's almost like business. People are sending emails.
Well, a man was playing solitaire during the show at Stiefel. That's wild.
And it was the kid that was super nice. And I was like, you guys drove in from Hannibal to see this show. You told me all your backstory. Like, you drove in from Hannibal, you came with the group, you got a hotel.
I think he had a hot hand, man. You can't just stop.
And
how about you looking over and seeing what's going on his phone?
Yeah,
he's literally right in front of me.
Why don't you pay attention to the show?
Did you see what happened on this Southwest flight on Friday night?
Was this the one that they had to ground?
Nashville to, it was supposed to be Nashville to Lauderdale. Mm-hmm. And it all was because somebody looked over at somebody's phone.
Oh, really?
From what I'm seeing.
Man, that's why you need them privacy screens.
So imagine you're settled into your seat for a quick hop from Nashville to Lauderdale, and now you're face to face with armed officers in Atlanta a couple hours later. So that was the reality for passengers. It was Southwest Flight 2094 Friday night. What started as a routine flight turned into a full-blown security scare that diverted the plane to Georgia. And the reason behind it is about as modern day as it gets. So early in the flight, things started getting weird. Flight attendants were reportedly running through the aisles, and the pilot eventually announced they'd be making an emergency landing at the nearest airport. The reason was, while some initial rumors mentioned a bomb threat, it appears the whole thing started because a passenger was reading concerning text messages over somebody else's shoulder. There was also a report that the man who eventually was removed had been acting a bit frustrated earlier because his carry-on bag wouldn't fit under the seat. So we got a weird combination of anger and weird text messages.
What did they say the text messages said?
I don't know.
We don't know? Oh, it's the meat of the story.
I don't know. I can't find it anywhere.
What would it take for Scott Rizzuto to read the tattle? You know what I mean? Like, what would you have to have read on someone else's phone for you to tell an authority figure on an airplane?
First of all, the font would have to be very big because I'm having some eye problems.
Okay, so Grandma's font is coming through loud and clear.
On the jitterbug phone in front of me.
Right, yeah. You can't unread what you just read. What is it that you read that you're like, ma'am?
Bomb?
I need to tell you something. Bomb what? What if it's
bomb.
What if they're writing out the lyrics to Bomb Track?
I don't know.
Because they're trying to memorize some Rage Against the Machine.
Well, once the plane, I don't know. I mean,
what would it take?
Right, a comedian like, man, I bombed last night.
Right. I mean, this could be 100 different things that could be misconstrued. So what would it take? Or what? Or how would
very
you?
Specific. I am going to blow up the plane I'm on.
Right.
Right now.
Right now.
With the date.
Yes. I guess, I don't know. What would it take for you?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Even if I read that, I don't think I would say anything. Because, first of all, if someone is going to do that, it's going to take a bit of planning. They're not going to be texting something like that in that moment on the plane that they're about to do it to. So I would think through like, maybe they're just pissy, and this is the funny thing to say to their friend on the ground.
Right.
Well, once the plane touched down in Atlanta, the vibe went from emergency landing to action movie pretty quickly. Armed officers stormed the cabin. They had everybody on board, put their heads down and their hands up. Here's some audio. This is and you'll hear the these are the flight attendants like doing like a sing-songy heads down, hands up thing. Listen to this. Hands up. Those are the flight attendants.
Stand up. Everybody heads down. Stand up. Stand up.
What a nightmare.
Well, I don't understand why they would want to be having that much noise going on. Were they trying to calm people down and that's why they were doing that? Because that makes it more stressful to me. It's like, let's just all be quiet.
I'm stressed even listening to that.
Two hops this time.
Right foot, left stomp. Yeah.
Right foot, no bomb.
So the FBI and Atlanta police took this guy in for questioning, but after a thorough investigation, they found no credible threat, no charges were filed. It turns out the whole ordeal was just a massive misunderstanding.
So who owes who money? Because this
What was the
cost
misunderstanding also?
The text messages, again, which I don't know
somebody
what they
getting
were.
up in somebody else's business.
Girl, you're the bomb.com.
Yeah, somebody getting up in somebody else's business.
Every single bag had to be checked by canines.
Oh, man.
The entire ground delay lasted 4 hours. The airline had to swap out their Boeing 737 MAX for a different aircraft to finish the trip.
Oh, my God.
The group finally touched down in Florida at 3:20 a.m. Saturday morning.
There's not enough Xanax on me to deal with that. I don't want to deal with this.
Southwest apologized and gave $200 vouchers to everybody on board.
Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
$200 vouchers?
$200, yeah, $200.
$200.
Wow, you bought him a.
I can't get a
eighth of a
grocery
ticket.
run for $200.
I'll take the $200.
No way.
I would.
For getting, I would take
Never
it,
take the
but
first
man,
offer.
Really?
Never take the first
Oh.
offer. Never.
What are you going to do? You're going to say,
You
I
say-
want $1,000.
You say, absolutely not, dude. This was ridiculous. You ruined this. You ruined this. You ruined this.
I
do
want
it
a
for-
voucher for at least a free flight.
Southwest canceled our flight mid-flight and
What?
only gave us $150.
Mid-flight?
How do
We're
you
not
get
going
canceled?
anywhere anymore.
The engines just turn off?
Fresno to Denver.
And we're done.
Denver to St. Louis, in the air from Fresno to Denver, coming back from Yosemite. I got an alert says your flight has been canceled. It was when Southwest canceled all those flights. There's
Oh,
a
I
bunch
see.
of them. And I go, hey, the flight I'm on just got canceled. Are you about to push us all out of the plane or what? Like, what does this mean? And she's like, oh, it's stopping in Denver. Well, they wouldn't give us our luggage. I could see my luggage. They wouldn't give it to us. They're like, this will go to your final destination. You can pick it up there. So we had no clothes, nothing. And we had to rent a car in Denver and drive from Denver to St. Louis. And they didn't refund the ticket.
Wow.
And they gave us a $150 love travel voucher. And I go, this seems like not enough.
You didn't push on that in some way?
I did, but they were like, that's all that was offered. They didn't really, there was no real recourse.
314 says in the movie Sully, which I never saw,
Yeah, me neither.
when the plane's going down, the flight attendants all kind of chant like that too.
Is that some calming thing?
I don't need chanting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
what
don't know
see
if I
on
want
here.
chanting going on.
Well, that was weird. And then the KCI airport also had to be evacuated this weekend in Kansas City.
Oh, that was a bomb threat too, right?
Yeah.
Was that
Pretty
what that was?
terrible weekend for flying.
But that was a real one. A real threat, I mean.
A real threat.
Real threat.
Yeah, what are the details
FBI
there?
had to go through.
I just saw that they evacuated the airport.
It's back open, but
Well, downtown was cool this weekend. Okay, well, let me tell.
it's your conf-
All right,
conversation was great.
here's another situation on a plane. Okay,
Did you consider a bomb threat when you found out it was at the Dome?
Be honest.
Just back of your head, were you like,
How do I get out of
no,
somebody
I-
called it a
no, I
bomb
did
threat? That'd be
not.
pretty cool
I did
right
not.
now.
All right, so imagine
Good.
boarding a flight with your family, finding your seats, getting ready for takeoff. Suddenly, a flight attendant approaches and says, "Hey, can you step off the plane?" The reason is other passengers have complained about your body odor.
Yes.
Say again? Someone was asked to leave?
Yeah.
I'm into this.
No way.
I can't stand body odor.
Other passengers have complained about body odor, and that's what happened to this one family, the Adler family. They were on an American Airlines flight. They said they were embarrassed and confused when they were asked to leave after somebody nearby complained about a body odor.
Oh.
The whole family smelled like body odor?
I don't know about this. I have sat next to some horribly smelling people,
Right.
and I don't.
Yeah, but nobody wants to complain. Maybe somebody complained.
They finally had enough.
Listen, there's a lot of things you can complain about that you would think would be enough on an airplane. And you know what their job is? To de-escalate you, to just make this easy. I just don't.
I'm okay with this.
I am okay
you
with this
stink-
too.
I just don't believe that they would go to the
Stank
trouble.
ass out of here.
I don't think they'd listen to you. I think they'd say, "Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Maybe there's something we can do. Is there a different seat we can switch you to?" No, well, just
Nobody wants to sit next to stinky guy.
just deal with it. Of course, nobody wants
I've
to.
sat
This
next
isn't
to
a perfect
stinky
world.
guy on both ends, like body odor stinky and too much cologne stinky.
I'll
Yeah.
take too much
Both.
cologne over body odor any day.
100%.
They're both awful, but
Give me
Both
the
are awful.
Macy's men's section of Chanel. Okay.
do you believe this?
They are not equal.
This,
I mean,
this,
I'm
this,
just-
this is from the stinky person, supposedly.
This is from the stinky person,
I just don't buy it.
the Adler family.
You know
I
what?
don't buy it.
I have to breathe to live, sir. And I can't breathe because you smell like total garbage.
Yeah, you feel free to tell them that, but I don't think that.
And then
I don't think the
So
the steward.
You
here's
get used to
here's
cologne
the
or it
question:
dissipates. Like-
Should an airline be able to remove passengers over something like body odor?
Yeah.
Yes. Or is
Right.
it going too far and unfairly humiliating people?
Well, it's humiliating no matter what because you're going to sit there and you're going to be smelling you're going to be like this with your stupid, sleeve up to your face, like, oh, God, just breathing your own nasty breath.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then they're going to feel like, ooh, you're an a-hole. No, you're an a-hole. You smell like poo.
618. Rizz is okay to snitch on body odor, but not bomb threats.
Listen, stop trying to bring logic to the morning.
Never mind what this guy's texting over here. This guy stinks.
Yeah.
That's how you get them off the plane.
Well, you don't know what's going on with that text, but you know for sure they stink.
If they stink, you're just like, hey, this guy said he had a bomb. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you're
Get your
stink
stank
bombing.
ass out of here.
Get out of here, Stinky.
He dropped a bomb on me.
Man, I just feel like any flight attendant, when you tell him, would go, that's too bad.
I almost am of the mind that if you bring too stinky of a food on the plane, they should ask you to leave. I've had a few people really push the limits on what you should be eating in a closed atmosphere.
Well, now they're going to throw people off the planes for speakerphones, like audible video.
Yeah,
being
United,
played.
right?
United, yes. United just went and did the one thing we've all secretly been wishing for. They officially updated their contract of carriage, that massive legal document we all scroll past and click agree on when we, buy a ticket. You must use headphones if you're listening to anything. And they're not playing around. If you refuse, they now have the legal right to kick you off the plane or even ban you from United for life.
So that's not even about speakerphone. That's about your iPads and your movies.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I've never been on a plane where somebody is, I mean, aside from maybe a little person, where
I
it's
have.
very light and it's not annoying yet.
But I usually have earbuds in
Yeah,
my
everybody has
same.
earphones. Like, you can handle.
But I will say this. I was at Marshall's on Friday, and more women are just walking around having FaceTime and speakerphone in public. And it's like,
Well.
and I'm not kidding. And it was all women at Marshall's on Friday afternoon. And I'm walking around looking for a new top. And I'm listening to everybody's damn phone calls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hate this.
Well, you also picked lap hour.
Oh, yeah.
My mom goes to Kohl's and does her
do
laps
laps.
twice a day.
I know.
Well,
And in Marshalls, I got a feeling there's some core people at Marshalls that are
Chatty
doing their
Cathy
laps.
Marshall hour. Yeah.
Listen, this
Yeah.
is clearly aimed at the people who treat, a plane cabin like it's their personal living room. And it's no longer just a polite request from a flight attendant, a rule you agreed to when you buy the ticket. So a permanent ban for not wearing earbuds. Is that too harsh? It sounds extreme, but travel experts say United is the first major U.S. airline to go this far. Other airlines encourage it, but United is basically saying quiet down or stay on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's so few and far between.
It's a toothless wolf, probably, too. It's probably just hey, we put this in the bylaws to scare people so they'll comply.
Yeah, and it
I
makes a
doubt
good
they're
headline.
going to lifetime ban anybody, but they're getting the word out.
They get the word out.
And that's good.
Hey, and if it prevents two people from
It's bad, man. There's
They're doing
people
it
that
fun.
don't know. And I did have a lady with kids, 2 iPads, full blast. Like right behind me, and I headphones and everything. I mean, they were playing like some kind of game too, or it was loud. It was like the whole flight, and I'm like, there's no way you're oblivious to the fact that those iPads are on full blast right now. Like, just turn them down. I don't care. You don't have to turn them off if the kids like the noise. Just turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So there are people that
I got to hear Baby Shark again.
they're in their own bubble, man. Yeah.
Well, they're saying they could get you on a no-fly list, at least for United.
I've
Still
even
a good-
up and they're like, nah, let's ride the storm. And they're like, nah, let's ride the storm out.
It is a wild place.
And then like a lady got in an argument about whether these Cetaphil soaps were on sale, and I'm like, with this whole thing, you just set us back 45 minutes, lady. But the girl had her earbuds in, and I'm just like, it's the new Bluetooth where I'm just like, man, you're at work and you're like waiting on people. You're working a cashier line. I don't care. I'm not going to say anything because I'm like, I get it. They're probably not paying you enough, this job. Maybe they are. I don't know what Walgreens pays. I don't want to just besmirch Walgreens. Maybe they pay great. But that happens a lot now where I'll go to somewhere and someone's working like a cashier job and they've got their earbuds in.
Both of them. Wow.
Even one is too many, but both is I'm just like, I don't know if you're talking to me or someone in your... I've had it at gas stations where someone's having like a full-on conversation while they're checking me out, getting gas. Being like, I told Anita.
It is.
I told Anita, don't do that. And what did she do? She did it. What'd you say, gas on 8? Enough to
Very
say.
interesting times. We sure do. All right, listen, we got to take a break, but first. It's almost 7:30. Today's Team Rizz Member of the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate St. Louis in style with awesome 314-day specials available on March 14th, which is this Saturday. Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Moscow Mills, Amanda Cagle is Team Rizz Member of the Day. Amanda has been obsessed since the Woody and Rizz Show days. The show always perks her up, helps her get her day started. Amanda loves the games, so when they go off the rails, the back and forth between everyone is the absolute best. Everyone's hilarious. I love having Learn and Rafe, but miss Jeff to pieces. Loves Password, loves Matchup with Moon, loves everything about the show. Amanda is a mom of 3, and she's working on her personal fitness journey and loves living life. Amanda Cagle from Moscow Mills is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Learn, what do you got for us?
Shots fired at Rihanna's house over the weekend. Gorillaz make their SNL debut. Quentin Tarantino is getting called out by a former actor in his movies. And another effing list, rock stars whose solo careers did not do so hot.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. Is that a robot or a rock star? Apple Music is going to help you out. And is New Music Friday killing people?
Oh, no.
Killer beats, man. We'll chop it up next. Stay there. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow, 1057thepoint.com. Sexy time fun facts coming up. Rafe on relationships. Oh, daylight saving time. We all tired this morning, huh?
Yeah.
I feel
We all
so
dragging
good.
ass?
No way.
Yes.
Went to bed earlier last night. I'm okay.
Yeah,
it
all
was,
right.
It was this weekend I realized I was sick as heck last week. I wasn't showing it. And I guess I didn't realize that I had whatever this thing is that's going around. I just felt terrible. I even kind of hated myself last week. I really did. And dude, and I was just telling my wife this, like, I wish when you're sick, you know that you're sick. So you know that like any of the I hate this world, kind of I don't want to be here. Like this whole those
Well,
thoughts
you
like
were
have
sick,
a
so you
reason.
actually just thought,
I thought I was
I don't wanna be here.
I was having dark thoughts, and I was like,
man.
I was just like, dude, I just don't feel well.
I've been sick for 10 years.
I hate myself and everything. And this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, I don't hate anything.
well,
That's nice.
You know when you come out of a sickness and you just feel that good, where just like the sun is shining and it's just
And you feel
shining
better.
brighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, listen,
It
it's
is a good
daylight
day.
saving time now. You know, it's going to be lighter later. 1 in 6 people want to keep doing what we're doing, though. Keep doing the time shift. 64% of us want to stop changing the clocks twice a year, and another 21% are not sure. 16% or 1 in 6, they like the current system. They're okay with it. Believe it or not, about 15% of people out there, they were caught by surprise yesterday.
Isn't today a deadly day?
It is.
Today is like a.
Today's like the day where I guess the most accidents happen, heart attacks. I do think it's funny that 15% of people, or around 1 in 7, they forgot yesterday was a time change. So they went through most of the day not really knowing what's going on. Mm-hmm. And maybe today it'd be late to work, right?
Yes.
I don't know,
They'd be
man.
late to work.
I just know I thought that today would be just a monster day for me because Saturday was it was snow coming, okay, which is like their like end of winter homecoming
kids?
dance. Yeah, we're right. So the dance, of course, you got to wait up for your teenagers, and it's gonna be a late night, and some of them are going to this party or that party,
Sure.
or maybe hanging out at the house. And I'm just one of those dads. It's like I'm not gonna go to bed. I'll maybe fall asleep on the couch waiting for you. But I'm going to wait up, make sure everybody's safe, make sure everybody's good. And, dude, it was like 1 a.m., which I guess was 2 a.m., right? Or clocks didn't switch till 2?
I thought the clock switched at 3, right?
Oh, okay. So they hadn't switched yet. So it was 1 a.m. / 2 a.m. when I finally went to bed. And I thought, man, next year, I hope they pick this dance on not the weekend that the clocks are spinning forward. Like, come on, you're killing us.
Bad planning.
Yeah.
You're killing the parents.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, today's a day where there may be a lot of accidents on the road because of the lack of that hour, which I think is an excuse. Come on, it's an hour.
Just take it slow.
It's an hour.
Your boss is going to be a little groggy, too. Take it slow.
But I read this morning there's a different kind of danger lurking on the roads, and it happens every Friday morning. A new study just dropped that shows that fatal car accidents actually spike on the days major artists release a highly anticipated album.
Oh, Harry Styles last Friday.
We're talking about New Music Friday literally becoming a hazard.
You're kidding.
No, this makes sense because you're listening to a full album, which is excellent. Like I was listening to Harry Styles' new record on Friday. You're not ready for what's coming. See, like he drops a beat, you're not ready, you swerve and you die.
Well, that's
What?
okay.
Twist off the knob. You're twisting off the knob. You can't hear anything.
It's maybe some of that.
Okay.
But it's not just the music, it's the tech. So researchers found that superfans are hopping in their cars and immediately powering up their phones. Not to text, not to navigate, but new album, they want to read lyrics or find that one specific track everybody's talking about on social media. Instead of watching the road, people are fumbling to skip around. They're scrolling through track lists at 65 miles an hour. They're car seat dancing so hard, they're drifting into the next lane. Add all that stuff up, people are dying.
That's right.
People are dying.
Well, this is one thing that the automatic cars, the self-driving cars will help us with. We will be able to jam
Sure.
while they drive us around.
We've all been there. Admit it. Have you been so deep into
This morning.
deep into a solo, given a full-blown, award-worthy vocal performance, you looked up, you realized you missed your exit by 3 miles, or, we've all hit the rumble strips, the rumble strip wake-up call.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, so there, it's a thing. New Music Friday. People are getting into more accidents.
Be careful out there.
Be careful out there. A lot of these people are just looking at because I got the Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
You got that in your car?
Oh, yeah. It's the best thing ever.
It is, but the thing with the screens is
Yeah, but
you
then
get lost in the screen sometimes.
Well, so that's why you automate the systems as much as you can, and then if you're one of those steering wheels with the arrows, just use the arrows. You don't have to touch nothing no more. You don't.
But you're still glancing over.
Glancing over at what? What do you got a video going? You watch Netflix.
Track number.
You got like a shuffle.
Listing.
Track what? No, you got the arrow, and it says it right there in the dashboard usually, like right in front of you. I mean.
Listen, with the modern smartphones, it presents new threats to safety, to road safety.
Yeah, my worry is the teenagers. They have the older cars and they got the little phone holder thing, and I was trying to like figure out, is it safer to have it farther away so you're touching it less, or closer so your eyes aren't taken as far off the road?
Double-edged sword.
Yeah, it was. And the thing is, my son's going to be driving this truck, and the only place to put it is like right here. It's like almost under the wheel, just to the right. And I'm worried about it.
It is worrisome. There's a lot of stuff to distract us from the road.
For sure.
So we got to be careful. All right.
That's why I like that my daughter drives a stick.
Oh yeah, because she got to have her hand on
no time for the phone.
the shifter. Apple Music is about to give us a little help with the old AI. Is this AI or not? Starting very soon, Apple Music is rolling out new transparency tags to let you know exactly when AI has been used in the music you're streaming.
I think it's great.
So Apple is shifting from a please tell us approach to you have to tell us requirement for artists and labels. The tags won't just say AI was here. They're going to be super specific. Like you'll be able to see if AI was used for the music itself, the lyrics, the music video, the album artwork, everything.
It's cool. It's like the calorie menu at McDonald's.
So why the change? It's all about keeping the playing field level, is what they're saying. This with a study from last year showing that 97% of people can't tell the difference between human-made and AI-generated music. And the industry's getting a bit nervous. Some estimates even warned that human musicians could lose a quarter of their income to AI over the next couple of years. So Apple isn't the only one picking a side. Bandcamp has been banning AI tracks entirely. Spotify recently went on a massive cleaning spree, deleting 75 million spammy AI tracks. including some that were weirdly uploaded to dead musicians' profiles without anybody's permission.
Wow.
That's crazy. So while Apple's focusing on the labels, other tech giants are leaning into the tech. Just last month, Google updated its Gemini assistant with a model called Lyra 3, which lets people create high-fidelity music just by typing in a prompt. Even Paul McCartney and Elton John have been getting involved, lately pushing the government to find a balance between cool new tech and protecting the soul and, of course, paycheck of human creators. So
I want to know. I mean, do you think that we'll get there ever where we'll have like a parental advisory label on? But I'm saying like on videos that your aunts are sharing online, that they're like, this is totally real. Like, are we going to be there? Because I want to be there. I feel like that's the only way we're going to be able to really police what's going on. People are believing everything they're seeing online. So if we had one of those advisory labels.
For everything?
Yeah, for everything. Yeah. And that was the law.
We may get there soon.
I hope we do.
We may. You know what is very real? And I before I forget, I want to bring this up. Rafe getting to Canada to go become a member of the Blackfoot tribe.
Yes.
Yes.
I talked to my wife's cousin yesterday, who is an immigrant lawyer, an immigration lawyer. When I say immigrant lawyer, he's an immigrant lawyer, immigration lawyer. Mm-hmm. And we're going to try to get him on the air on Wednesday.
Let's go.
But he said, quote, I said, is it going to be tough for Rafe to get into Canada? And he says, unfortunately, he's not going to. He will not be able to get in.
That's not the attitude I'm looking for.
Last, I had a friend needed to apply for a waiver through the consulate.
He's just saying I can't get in without help, right?
Yeah, they also have a lot of companies that apply for these kind of waivers on the Canadian side. It's going to be tough on this side to get one. You have to go through
Canada.
I
have a Zoom with Marc Laforce, Quebec, special immigration lawyer, also this week. And I had a fan of the show, band manager Mike, reach out and was like, hey, man, I do this for the bands I manage. You can get it. He sent me a lawyer's name that does the temporary permit if you can't get a full pardon.
Oh, okay.
So I got people working behind the scenes trying to help me. I had a phone call with the Blackfoot Nation yesterday afternoon. Talked to them. They kind of put me on to what the whole thing's going to be. I'm psyched, dude. I got to get this done.
Well, what's it
going to be? They said
I
get to go up in the mountains. And here, I'll tell you. Hold on.
I love this so much for you.
Oh, I love it for me, too.
Well, so, Rafe was on that, the cruise.
Here's what they told me.
Last week, and a member of the Blackfoot Nation was on the cruise and invited Rafe to become a member of the tribe.
Yes, and their names are Robert, Kristen Crowshoe, and Robert Whitecow.
Right.
Are the people I met.
Crowshoe and Whitecow.
And Whitecow's grandparents are the chieftains, Morris Little Wolf and Betty Ann Little Wolf. And they do all kinds of Blackfoot all over the world. They've been to China, they've been to Australia, they've been to all over the globe, like educating people about cultural stuff. And they're going to have me do a sweat, a dinner, a face painting ceremony, a naming ceremony, and then I'm going to do a stand-up show for the whole community after.
We just got to get you up there.
I got to get up there. And they said I get to go up into the mountains and choose my rocks for my sweat. And they have lava rock that gets hotter than regular rocks. You can pick river rocks or lava rock, and they said the river rocks break because of the heat, but the lava rocks will actually get hotter and glow.
Oh, well, okay, somebody brings up a good point. Jelly Roll has had some issues.
Yeah.
He's a felon, right?
Does he play Canada?
There's ways to do it. You can get like a temporary permit if you're an artist. That's the way a lot of bands get in that have issues.
Athletes.
Yeah. I'd like to just go ahead and go for the full. I want the pardon, Justin Trudeau.
He's not the pardon.
He's not the guy anymore.
Well, he still knows people.
He's not the guy
Who do we
anymore.
know that knows Katy Perry? 'Cause that's what he's all up in right now.
Well,
Jim Carrey, give me the pardon.
we're
Morissette.
working on it. We're trying.
Dave Coulier, give me the pardon. I don't know if he's from there.
All right, he is. Jelly Roll can play Canada now. That was a significant hurdle for him for a long time. For many years, Jelly Roll was unable to cross the border or travel internationally to many other countries due to his past felony convictions. Canada's strict entry laws and routinely denies entry to individuals with criminal records. Mm-hmm. However, after working extensively with lawyers and immigration officials to secure a special visa or waiver, he was finally granted permission to cross the border. He played his first ever shows in Canada in July of 2024.
I'm stoked. The way I understand it is it's going to take a little. I'm just going to have to hire someone to pay the money and get it done right. There's no.
Yeah.
I can't mess around on this. I'll have to see what they say during the meeting. I think it works in my favor that they're 20 years old and that I've had no infractions in the last 20 years.
Was the last one, so.
But you never know. I don't know what. And the Robert guy that I talked to also works on he's part of the Forestry Wildfire Smoke Jumpers crew. He's like, I'm going to take you out to meet all the smoke jumper boys on the Rizz. And I'm like, dude, this trip is getting better and better.
We're gonna go for like
We got to
3
get
weeks.
you up there. We got to get you up there. All right, let's do Crab on Celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crab on Celebrities.
And we begin with this. Rihanna was unharmed after shots fired at her L.A. home. Suspect has been put into custody. And according to the police, the suspect fired multiple rounds from her AR-15 style rifle while she was parked in her Tesla across the street. So luckily...
This is in California?
This is in California, Beverly Hills, yeah.
Oh.
And so luckily ASAP, nor Rihanna, nor the children were there. Nobody's hurt. So terrifying. 9 rounds from an AR-15 just going straight into Rihanna's house.
And she was not home at the time?
And she was not home at the time.
No motive or?
No motive yet, but the suspect is in custody. So hopefully we get down to it.
Rihanna was in the house.
Oh, she was?
She was.
She was unharmed, though.
30-year-old woman drove up, discharged several shots in the direction of the house. Unclear what prompted it. That's, wow.
Terrifying.
Okay.
Machine Gun Kelly invited fans on stage during his concert at London's O2 Arena last week.
Oh, my God, I saw this.
And
Did you see this,
so
Moon?
No.
this is a viral incident.
What happened?
One fan fell through a gap in the uniquely designed stage.
So he invited fans up.
He had people come up. And so there's some audio recording here from one person in the crowd. So here's what that sounded like, all right?
Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can find this. Okay, this is from the Machine Gun Kelly show.
Yes, my loves. Oh my God. I can't hide.
So he was performing Bloody Valentine, prompting him to pause briefly before altering the song's lyrics to express concern for her well-being.
Oh, my God, this woman ate it.
So after falling, the fan confirmed that she was okay, returned to the stage. Machine Gun Kelly even gave her his hat as a
it's
nice
handy.
thing.
Here, take this
Here's my
instead of a
hat.
$20,000 check.
Yeah, so I guess that's one way to do it. I mean, is this going to become a thing? You get invited to a stage, you fall down, you have to have everybody stop the show. I don't think it was her fault, but
No,
what a
she just
freaking
didn't
nightmare
see
for this
it.
girl. But she did get a hat.
Okay, good. Free hat.
Free hat.
Here, take this hat.
I fell through the stage. All I got was this hat.
Hopefully he signed it. Gorillaz made their Saturday Night Live debut this weekend. Did you see this?
I did not.
I watched a little bit of this. I just for Clint Eastwood because that's all I really know. And they used the occasion to, jumpstart their career. So here is Damon Albarn and company playing Clint Eastwood from 2001.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gorillaz.
But this is a 2001 song from.
But this was
Saturday.
Saturday night, yeah.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling that I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming.
Well, it sounds great.
It does sound good.
I saw the. You ever see the Gorillaz in concert?
No.
So I saw them, and it was a cartoon,
Yeah.
and they played. You don't see the band.
Right.
The band plays behind the screen.
Well, that's what I
coolest
thought they were
thing
going to
ever.
do for SNL too, but they were out there.
They were
in
out
the
there.
flesh. So it's cool, but they had the cartoons behind them.
That's the coolest thing ever.
I know.
I'm so. I don't even know what the word is, but I love the fact that guy has done what he's done.
Oh yeah, it's a guy from Blur.
Yeah.
It's a guy from Blur, and that whole beat, that bang, bang, that all that, that's a. Remember those old Casio keyboards that we used to
preset,
have? Yeah, it's a preset.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a preset. He just slowed
great
it down.
song.
And the whole thing, man.
Yeah.
Crazy to think came out in 2001. How
Yeah.
old that is.
Maybe the song of the decade for that decade.
Yeah, I
if
could see
if
that.
you had to pick one song that was like, it wasn't pop, it wasn't rock, it wasn't rap, it wasn't this, it was just a song that everybody knew
Yeah, it's
that
a cool
lived through
tune.
that decade, I think it's that song.
Do you think Clint Eastwood outweighs Feel Good Inc.? Because both of them, I feel like they were
Nah,
back to
that's the
back,
song.
and
Now I got to play Feel Good.
Yeah, I don't know,
because
maybe-
nobody
I mean,
knows. what you're talking
Because
about.
that was kind of more like Clint Eastwood was a little bit weird and slow, and then Feel Good Inc. was woo hoo.
Yeah, but this was the first one, right?
Yeah, Clint Eastwood was the first
And
one.
that's the one with the rapper. It was a Doughboy
Yes.
or somebody.
Yes, Del the Funky
Finally,
Homo
someone let
Sapien.
me out of my cage.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
That's
right.
Rafe
Clint Eastwood?
Dean.
I think that's the one.
Here's the Feel
That's
Good
the
Inc.
one.
Here's
song.
Feel Good Inc.
Boom, 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 boom. Ba, ba. Feel good. He's saying feel good.
This is Feel Good Inc.
I know, he's saying feel good.
Feel good.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
It's already over. Isn't he saying feel good?
Oh, yeah. Never knew that.
Tampon.
25 years.
He's saying whatever you want him to
Yeah,
say.
it's one of those things that, like, whatever you hear is in there.
Blue
I also think
dress.
the other song is there. The slower one is the big
I
one.
think Clint Eastwood is their signature
Is
song.
their signature?
Yeah, me too.
Dave Mustaine is hanging up things with Megadeth. The final album and the farewell tour is happening. People are speculating on what he's going to do next, and he was interviewed by Metal Hammer. And Dave Mustaine says, I wouldn't mind studying acting. He goes, I've done a ton of stuff on TV, hosting game shows and appearances on small sitcoms and movies. I'm accustomed to being in front of the camera. I think that might be fun to do. Dave Mustaine. Now,
Megadeth is a very silly band. It really is.
it is, but I love it
I
so
had
much.
the song Sweating Bullets come up
Great song.
on just a shuffle. It was actually this weekend. Do you remember the song?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Sweating bullets.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of life. A dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20.
I mean, this was a thing.
Black is
Great.
still a bit fuzzy. Speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story.
You know the song, Moon?
No. I mean, yes, but no. I had a friend when we were kids, like, try multiple times to get me into Megadeth, and I always just sat there in our rooms and I went, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Here we go.
You're a Megadeth denier.
I would deny it.
Great.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Oh,
It's-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I don't get it.
I like some of the. I like Symphony of Destruction.
It's a great song, too.
My
Absolutely.
cousin forced.
Countdown to Distinction.
Oh, yeah.
Extinction.
The Hanger song.
Great.
Hanger.
Hanger 19.
Hanger 19.
Naming a lot of good songs for somebody that doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
sounds like you're a Dave
the
Mustaine
big.
fan.
I
dude.
like the bigger songs.
Yeah.
Never mind the
Same.
songs. When I was a kid, I couldn't understand the tone. Like there's a tone in it that is not attractive to me.
Well, and his voice is so froggy.
Hello, me.
Hello, me.
I'd like to get into acting. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Well, I love that Dave Mustaine, he talked about how I have no problem being in front of the camera. So I was like, well, where the hell has Dave Mustaine been? So he was on the Drew Carey Show in 1998. He also was in Black Scorpion, and he was in a Turkish horror movie called Hamadruz.
Who could forget?
Who could forget? And also
could
in the
forget his role?
2017 horror musical film Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. So, I mean, he does have some
Okay.
acting chops.
Somebody in the chat put, I thought Dave Mustaine was already acting under the name Gina Davis.
I mean,
Which you've ruined Gina for
Don't
me, man.
ruin Gina.
What's wrong with you, dude?
and
That
also...
was Hanger 18.
Or Hanger 18. He also has a book called In My Darkest Hour coming out next year. He's going to talk extensively about battling throat cancer in 2019. And he also said he is taking that acting thing so seriously that he would cut off his hair, which is one
Oh,
step more than what the redhead
Gene
in our
Scott.
production studio
I'd love
would
to
do.
see him in like a
Dude.
cold audition.
Can you imagine him
That's
with
the kind I have to do where it's like, Dave Mustaine, 6'1", Talent Plus, my agency. And then he has to launch into like, I'm auditioning for the role of Dad in Schnucks commercial #1.
He sounds like Beetlejuice.
He does, yeah. He does sound like Beetlejuice. We're keeping our eye actively on the Rock Hall fan vote, as you know. And Phil Collins
I check-
remains...
I keep refreshing.
I know you do.
On
every hour. Phil Collins is remaining in the top spot of the leaderboard with 337,000 votes, followed by New Edition, Pink, Luther Vandross, and then Billy Idol as your top five. So there you go on that. Rest in peace to Joseph Allen, Country Joe McDonald, the lead singer of the
Country
1960s
Joe and the
folk
Fish.
rock group Country Joe and the Fish. Passed away at the age of 84 tour due to complications from Parkinson's disease. He was in Berkeley, California, surrounded by family, so that's good. Here's a little medley of Country Joe.
I'm stuck on the LA freeway. Got rainwater in my boots. My thumb done froze, can't feel my toes. Well, you know that it's a shame and a pity you were raised up in the city.
He was the Eve of Destruction guy?
Eve of Destruction.
About country ways.
Lots of 1960s protest music like this.
Come on, Wall Street, don't move slow, my man. This war of gold. Oh, there's plenty good money.
Oh, he was the guy, whoopee, we're all going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That song.
okay.
right there.
Hello, me.
Hello, me. He released numerous solo albums in addition to his work with Country Joe and the Fish, and his most recent album was released in 2017, so rest in peace to him. Also, the iconic performance at Woodstock was one of the ones that stands out. Netflix has released the first trailer for the documentary about Red Hot Chili Peppers and the late guitarist Hillel Slovak. The rise of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, our brother Hillel, is going to debut at South by Southwest Festival on March 13th before it hits Netflix just a week later on March 20th.
Has anybody watched the new Neighbors episode?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yesterday.
Yesterday was, it was the woman with the wall.
Yeah. And also, what was she? This is my first time in a skin suit.
Did you see this latest
She was
episode
a
with the wall?
spiritual healer.
You talking about the two ladies in West Palm?
No,
That's
you're an
new.
episode behind.
Oh, okay. Well,
The over the lawn?
it's hard. Yeah.
The new one is a Texas senator whose neighbor puts up like a 9-foot privacy wall, and he's obsessed that this looks like Osama bin Laden's compound, and he can't drop it.
Oh man.
And he uses that reference a lot in the episode.
And she is, the woman who's got the wall is a friggin' nutcase.
Oh, just her.
They're both
Everybody on the
nutcase.
show is a nutcase.
If you have not seen Neighbors on
I've not.
HBO,
It's an amazing
Please.
show.
there is not one good, decent person.
Not one. You got to be in the
Feature.
right attitude to be able
There
to
was
absorb
one.
it.
I feel like the one guy was all right.
Do they jump around
The
states?
dude who was trying to get the cat.
Oh,
house
that guy was
taken,
okay.
He was okay.
Dude.
He was just like trying like not to smoke cat poop.
What
all
about
day.
the crazy former model guy who was against the
insane.
Vietnam vet, and he thinks that all the guys are jealous of all the
And the
gals that he's
and
doing.
the Vietnam vet is crazy too.
They're all
Yeah, the guy
crazy.
that's like, I'm not gay. I guarantee I'm not gay. My
I'm a-
favorite show is Ellen.
Yeah, I'm as far from gay as possible. Have I told you how much Ellen makes me happy?
Anytime Ellen comes to Orlando, I'm in the audience.
And he
Is
goes-
it just Florida?
No.
It's all
I'll-
over?
It
And
feels
I'll,
like it though.
and I'll sit myself next to a kid
Not my kid.
so I can be on the camera.
Yeah.
What a wackadoodle. Oh my God. Please.
It's an amazing show. The time that the producers had to go into to find these people and document all this stuff, it is an excellent show.
It is
It's like an hour episode. What is it?
not even.
No,
It's
half
like
hour.
42 minutes. I
But it
think it's-
feels like 3
and
hours.
you don't have to watch one to watch the next. It's an anthology. Every episode's different neighbors.
That's nice. We started The Studio over the weekend and
Oh, that's
started
great.
binge through that. Man, what a great
That's a good show.
Great show.
Great show. Actor Rosanna Arquette is calling out director Quentin Tarantino for his heavy use of racial slurs. So the Pulp Fiction star believes that Tarantino uses the N-word far too often in his movies. She also praised the 1994 cult classic on many levels, but then she condemned him and said, his script choices declared her personal hatred for offensive language. She says, I cannot stand that he has been given a hall pass. It's not art. It's just racist and
Well,
creepy.
She had a big role in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, she's in the dining room.
So yeah, she says she's pissed that he's got the pass.
Right.
But
She was in True Romance too, which I believe he wrote, right?
yeah, does he still have the pass?
I think he's losing the pass.
Yeah, I
not
think
doing
so,
himself
too.
any
I think he's
favors.
abused the pass. I think
He's
he's.
got the pass still.
I don't know.
Does he got to re-up it? I mean, got an expiration date. He's got to go to the DMV to re-up it.
You got to keep yourself in the public bucket of artist, and right now he's in the public bucket of a-hole.
Well, and Samuel L. Jackson is continuing to defend the actor. He says, or director, excuse me. He says he argues
I'm
that the
sorry.
controversial dialogue creates authentic characters.
Director,
Excuse me. You're right.
Director,
Actor.
actor.
Have I seen Dust Till Dawn? Please.
Yes, he's excellent.
So, anyway, 2 stars from his movies coming out in different parts of the spectrum. The Disney Pixar movie Hoppers made a huge splash at the box office during the film's opening weekend, earned $88 million globally with a $46 million take on North America. That was the movie that had the highest rating this weekend, so
Yeah.
good for
Oh.
them.
Who made that?
Hoppers, that's Pixar and Disney.
Pixar. What they're saying is that movie Bride is the first bomb of the year.
Yeah, sucks. It looked cool. I mean, I still want to see it, but I don't know if I'll go to the
It's got
movies to see it.
59% on
Which one is this?
This is Maggie Gyllenhaal's.
And
she
Christian
directed.
Bale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's Christian Bale and Maggie Gyllenhaal. People are saying it's horrible.
It looked cool in the promo.
What's the review? People saying it's horrible.
59% critics, 73%.
It looks like,
audience.
whenever Romeo and Juliet came out in the 90s and had a badass soundtrack and it just looked cool. You had some big actors in it. That's what The Bride looked like to me, only Frankenstein.
Oh, no, not The Bride. Oh, it is The Bride. It just says Bride on the
The Bride.
box.
The Bride.
So what is it?
It's The Bride of Frankenstein retold, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, with Christian Bale being the Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Why?
Christian Bale and Frankenstein.
Christian Bale.
Why does this
Frankenstein.
happen in Hollywood when somebody throws a script around, then there's like 3 or 4 others, like, now we're all doing robot movies, now we're all doing Frankenstein movies,
I
now
know,
we're all
it's a lot
doing
of
this. I hate
Frankenstein.
that.
It's a season. Yeah, I wonder what it is.
Frankenstein's hot right now.
So hot.
So hot.
In other Pixar news, the third Monsters, Inc. movie is in early development. Also, the third Incredibles is set for 2028, and a Coco sequel is set for
Oh,
2029.
Coco, which one was that?
That's the grandma, the Mexican grandmother. It's a beautiful movie. Makes
oh,
everybody
God,
cry.
that made me cry at the
Yeah.
end. Damn it.
Well, I love
Sequel.
this. I love this review. You know
we don't
why?
talk about
Because
Bruno, right?
they start it with a letter grade. This review starts it with C+. Though The Bride is frequently messy and sometimes kind of baffling, it's never really boring. So if it's a failure, it's an interesting one, which is perhaps better than being a bad one.
Okay, well,
C+.
Coco is Bruno. That one put me down. God, you know what really? Remember the movie Soul?
Soul.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, my
the
son showed me
father-son.
that, and I was like, oh, yeah, my son's really
Now that your dad passed away, watch it again. You got a whole new perspective.
Give me a
Holy cow,
minute.
man. Come on.
good.
No,
Have a
watch
good
it right
summer
now
movie.
on your
Right now.
phone.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
In front
Get
of
outta
us.
I got something. Now that your dad died, watch this movie.
Right.
You
Hey,
really
dude.
feel bad.
Hey, watch Big
Follow
Fish.
it up
right
with
in
Big
front of
Fish.
us.
Let's watch
Yeah.
Big Fish.
Rest in peace to Jennifer Runyon, known for her role in Ghostbusters and Charles in Charge. She passed away at the age of 65.
She was the girl at the beginning when Bill Murray is doing the test.
The psychokinesis.
He keeps giving her the answers.
Yeah, he keeps zapping the other one.
And keeps
She's
zapping
like
the other
a
guy.
bunch of squiggly lines. Ooh, no, sorry.
She's passed away. She was also in Murder, She Wrote, Another World, and had a good career in the 80s. And finally, many rock stars have pursued solo careers for some reason. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. And this list that I have is rock stars that had a solo career that completely flopped. And they in themselves are amazing, but they were good. They were better in their bands, right? And they tried to come out, and it didn't work.
Who are the people we would know?
Oh, you know everybody on this list.
Mm-hmm.
You love bands that everybody on this list has been a part of. I'm not even kidding.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney had a successful solo career eventually after people got over the whole Wings
was
thing.
better in the Beatles, right? We can all agree on
Yeah.
that.
So are you talking complete
I'm talking flop.
busts?
Like
Complete
let
flop.
me give you somebody on here. So like Steven Tyler is on this list.
I didn't even know.
Right. I love Steven Tyler's music only in Aerosmith. I've never listened to any I had to look it up. I'm going, "Oh my God, Love Is Your Name. I Want You Back."
I know
from
Freddie Mercury.
2023.
Freddie Mercury tried to do some solo stuff.
Freddie Mercury is on this list. Yeah.
Did not take off.
Did not
Well,
take
it's because
off.
he really wasn't doing Queen style stuff.
Yeah, but I knew he was doing opera stuff.
Yeah, he was doing what he wanted.
So
to
these
But it
are these
didn't-
all big names?
Yes.
Dan
But it didn't-
Auerbach,
No. Think older.
older.
Who won?
Like the only person from the 90s on this list is Noel Gallagher. Noel Gallagher made this list at number 10.
Okay.
Roger Waters or David Gilmour.
No, they had good careers. Scott Stapp's on this list.
Scott Stapp, from Creed.
Higher Power, Slow Suicide, Black Butterfly. Those are some of his song titles.
Yeah, well, the other guys went and did Alter Bridge. He tried
Right.
to do a solo thing. Did not work out.
A couple of women
Scott
on this
Weiland?
list. Scott Weiland, no.
Although I did like his solo stuff. A couple women.
Courtney
Couple women.
Love?
Courtney Love is on this list. So Courtney Love had
See
some
that.
music out in like 2004 and 2014. Songs called Mono, Hold On to Me.
Mono.
What about
Play
Debbie
that.
Harry?
Debbie Harry also on this list.
Really? Non-Blondie.
So Blondie hiatus in the 1980s. So she did Cuckoo in 1981 and Rockbird in 1986. French Kissin' in the USA was one of those dance pop singles and backfired.
Show
French
me.
kissing in the USA.
Anybody from Fleetwood Mac?
No.
Okay.
Got a couple more.
Why don't you just tell us?
I will tell you. Boy George is on this
Okay.
list. Everything I Own, Bow Down Mister, didn't really work for him. Vince Neil. Now, Sister of Pain, I play that on Exit 90 on Keishi from time to time. It's not good, but you honor it because
But we
it's Motley
play it.
Crue. But we play it.
What about the other
Let's not
guy?
encourage it.
The other guy in Wham.
The other guy in
Andrew
Wham?
Ridgely?
Not
Andrew. It's
Yeah.
Andrew.
Not George
Ridgely.
Michael, but the other guy in Wham.
No.
Or the other guy in Loggins and Messina.
Jim Messina?
Jim Messina.
He had a good,
I
he had a
think
good
he
career.
had some good
Okay,
hits.
good.
You would actually love solo Jim Messina, I
I
bet.
probably
You need to
would.
put
I'm
that
just-
on. Tommy Leoz is on this list.
Oh, Methods of Mayhem?
Not Methods of Mayhem, though, because Tommy Land, The Ride from 2005, Never a Dull Moment from 2002, songs called Hold Me Down, Ashamed, and Trying to Be Me. Don't remember hearing those
I
at
don't
all.
remember those.
And then also on this list, finally, Jean Simmons made it at number 2 with his 1978 self-titled solo album with, Burning Up with Fever, Radioactive, See You Tonight.
yeah,
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
it
Love,
ends.
you
It
know.
ends. Remember, it ends with Mr. Rogers or what's that? What's the song?
Oh, it's a beautiful. No. Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
yeah, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Gene Simmons?
What? We listened to that last week whenever you were
weren't
out.
here. Oh,
with
dude.
No, Have you never? Because I
Okay,
didn't know
you
this.
do the
Oh, no,
birthdays.
it's
Look
When You
this
Wish
up.
Upon a Star. Look up Gene Simmons, When You Wish Upon a Star. That's what it was.
Because Clownvis told us about it and was like, "Oh yeah, Gene Simmons' version." And we're like, "What do you mean?" We thought it was like a video. No, it's how he closed his record, brah. A celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Suga from BTS is 33. Bow Wow is 39. Brittany Snow from Pitch Perfect movies is 40. St. Louis's own, I believe, Chingy is 46. Matthew Gray Goobler
Goobs.
from Criminal
Goobs,
Minds and
We all know him as
Alvin
the
and
Goobs.
Chipmunks is 46. Oscar Isaac is 47. Kerr Smith from Dawson's Creek is 54. Emmanuel Lewis Webster is 55. Brian
Man.
Bosworth is 61.
Remember when Webster burnt the apartment down
I'm sorry, ma'am.
because he threw the science kit in the closet?
Yes, of course. We all remember that.
It's when Emmanuel Lewis burnt the apartment to a crisp and when Corky burned the restaurant down. Those are the two things that stick out from the 80s.
Juliette Binoche is 67 from The English Patient. Kato Kalin, your favorite, is 67. Linda Fiorentino, that's Agent L in Men in Black and Bethany and Dogma. She's 68. Jeffrey Osborne is 78. Charles Gibson, former host of Good Morning America and World News Tonight, is 83. And Mark Lindsay from Paul Revere and the Raiders, with all their hits, is 84 years old today. You're not going to believe this.
This is on the Gene Simmons solo record.
Yeah. Big Pinocchio guy.
Huge. And we found an interview. Clownvis knew every bit of the lore here.
Well, this is when they all put out their solo records under. It was Kiss, but it was all
All of their faces.
it was all their faces.
That's brilliant, by the way. But he said that Jiminy Cricket was like the biggest influence on his life.
Have you heard this, Rafe?
Yeah, he was going too.
Makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
You're a little ahead of it, Gene. Slow it down. Stay with the music. Find the groove.
Oh, I had no idea this existed. This changes everything.
Kind of
It
does.
really does.
Really softens the devil in Gene. Goes for another 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes as well.
Yeah.
You want to play us out? Just let it run.
I can't. It's too distracting.
Play us out.
It's too distracting.
That's hurting my feelings. Are Kiss the most successful clowns in history? Are they
Besides our
technically
best
clowns?
friend.
Aren't they, though?
Whoa.
You said Clownvis knew all the lore, and I'm like, I wonder if they're considered clowns. Psycho Circus, right? That's the name.
Okay, but Gene is the demon.
I know, but they paint their faces.
Spaceman.
They dress up. And now, granted, they're not colorful, traditional clowns, but they are clowning, right? They're playing characters.
Who are they clowning?
They are down to clown.
But they have a different name. They have a clown name, the demon, the cat. Who's the new guy? They found his face paint. I saw some weird video about it.
Oh, Tommy Thayer.
Yeah, when they had to figure out what his was going to be and find his character. So they all created characters They wear outfits. They paint their faces.
Big shoes.
That's clowns.
They wear big
they wear
shoes.
big shoes.
Okay, here's what it
They're
says.
clowns, dude.
Kiss were initially perceived as clowns during their early days, particularly due to their distinctive makeup and costumes. This perception was partly due to a photographer's misunderstanding of their serious intent, who mistakenly thought that they were playing as clowns for the album cover. Despite this, Kiss quickly established themselves as a very serious rock band, and their makeup became a defining aspect of their serious identity.
How dare you?
Should we do a poll? I mean, maybe people think this. I don't know.
I don't think anybody really cares.
Oh, never mind.
Let's just poll the room.
Clowns.
Not clowns.
I think Rafe made some good points. I'm going clowns. For
Clown?
the first time in my life. I never thought about it until today.
I defer to the expertise of one Sir Clownvis.
All right, fine. Throw up a poll.
If Clownvis says they're clowns, they're clowns. If he says they're not, they're not.
Just Brian Reeves.
Are the members of KISS clowns?
My buddy from high school who's
Follow
obsessed.
us on Twitter.
He said only two things in this world keep me alive: the Pittsburgh Steelers and the KISS Army. So, Brian, now's your chance to shine, bud. Are they clowns or not?
I don't believe so, but all right. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Cindy Dollar. And today's birthday girl's been in 458 fun films, including 40-Year-Old Size Queens 15, All Roads Lead to Sex, Apple Bottom Snow Bunnies 2, Bodacious Boobies 2, Daddy Issues, Inglorious Bitches,
Oh
my God. Onesie Funsy, Please Don't, and Who Could Forget a Roll? In 2011's, and this is Lauren's favorite,
Yeah.
the 17th iteration of I Love My Gynecologist.
I mean, when you find a good one, you stay for life. Hell yeah.
Cindy Dollar is 44 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays. And that was your crap on celebrities. What?
I texted Clownvis, and this is what I said. In your opinion, is Kiss clowns? And within 3 seconds, he sent me a link of Clownvis and Maynard James Keenan solving the debate on if Kiss is clowns.
Well,
Put it on our socials.
Post it.
What did he say, though? Yay or nay?
I haven't clicked the link.
Decide for
I just
yourself.
asked, is there cursing?
Make sure that's not a phishing thing that you're going to get, your password's going to be taken.
I said, is there cursing, just in case we wanted to play it on air? I needed to
All
know.
right, sex time fun facts are coming up next. Lights, camera, action. What's actually fueling America's fire? The secret decoder ring, what she's actually saying and why it's so confusing. And the 6-word phrase that usually means a breakup is coming. So I never really thought of it. Kiss, are they clowns? I mean, not like, all right, they're just clowning around. I mean, like, are the members of KISS considered clowns?
Right.
You know, with the makeup and everything. So I guess Clownvis asked Maynard from Tool his opinion on it.
And between the two, I think an answer is to be had, right?
All right. Well,
What's your
I've
guess?
not heard this.
What's your guess?
I don't think they are.
We have a poll up. 57.1% say yes, they are clowns.
Okay.
Wow, the
well,
majority. Okay.
let's solve the debate.
With the makeup and the flamboyant style, is the band KISS technically clowns?
A lot of my high school buddies would argue that without even having to debate it. They would just hold me down and put my head in the toilet and tell me they're clowns.
Yeah.
Just thinking, in those instances, they win.
Yeah. There is there's a clip of Jean Simmons getting ready where he's showing what he uses, and he uses a clown white makeup, and he says, I am a clown.
This is clown white. Clowns use the same thing because I am one.
So I think technically the answer is yes, but it's
From the horse's mouth.
that's from and he is quite a horse.
So, all right. So, yep.
I guess it's
They clowns.
From Gene Simmons himself.
At least he is. Maybe the others aren't.
I've never thought about it till today when we brought it up.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, technically, they are, right?
Or is Gene just calling himself a clown? Like,
Right.
I'm just clowning around. Oh, damn.
They fooled me.
I don't think so.
They fooled
right.
me.
I don't think
I don't think it's inherently good or bad either. I think it's just, are they or aren't they? And I said they are.
Okay. Well, I said they're not.
Are you wearing your lifts today? Would those be considered clown shoes?
I'm not wearing my lifts today. I'm wearing flat shoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. No further
Let's
questions.
not tell anybody about the lifts, all right?
All right. Well, we did talk about it at length.
I know, but people forgot.
Okay.
And your Sexy Time Fun Facts are sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
You ever been watching a movie and suddenly, ooh, man, it's a lot warmer in here. Ooh, I'm getting all hot and bothered. A new survey of 2,000 adults just confirmed that, what we've all suspected. Our screens and speakers are basically the ultimate wingman. It turns out that 68% of people say a sexy song or steamy TV scene is all it takes to put them in the mood. In fact, nearly 40% of us are prepared for the moment with dedicated bedroom playlists. It's EDM, isn't it?
Yeah, it's electronic music, and it's got.
It's EDM, isn't it?
Yeah, it's electronic music, and it's got some sexiness to it, I would say. There's an album by Massive Attack that's pretty damn good.
Interesting.
What's it sound like? That sounds pretty hard pumping.
Massive Attack.
Here we go. From 1998. Let me play a little Massive Attack. This is the song.
From Mezzanine. Turn on that Mezzanine record.
Mezzanine.
Like Angel.
Teardrop.
Yeah. I don't think there's any profanity in this.
Remember the song Teardrop?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here we go. Hang on. Finding it right now. Here we go. Massive Attack. This is Learn Sexy Music.
This is the foreplay part. What?
Dude, this is just like
Clean up on aisle
This is just
9.
like Jeff. Jeff used to talk about how what was that song? Enigma?
Yeah.
That was his
come on, man. This
love
is an
making.
enigma. Well, I love Jeff. That's what he did.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
It's the same stuff.
This is millennial
this is a little
Enya.
cooler. This is a little like.
This is millennial Enya, for sure. It's good, though.
This
I
is like
see
you
the
put this
appeal.
on in the house.
Yeah, you should
Tim
listen
hears
to-
this. He knows what's going on.
You should listen to
Kind of sounds
Telephone.
like the opening Westworld music.
Yeah, you should
There's
listen
some
to.
sexier beats on that record. Mezzanine. That was kind of like the chill vibe. Like there's some real like you feel like you're in a 1990s goth movie.
Check out Telephone Tel Aviv. You may.
No, I want to put on Enigma.
I felt very like girl with the. I felt like girl with the dragon tattoo. Like there's a scene. Like that's. I was like in my head. You're seeing like.
I'm doing Daniel Craig. Yes.
There's like an orange glow in the room, and there's. It's very futuristic.
This is Enigma.
Yes.
This is music Jeff Burton would make love to.
Is this what this song is? Come on.
No, it's more.
Is he doing tantric?
He probably was. Good for
Probably
Julie.
was, honestly. That's the sound he makes when he finishes.
Now this is foreplay. This is foreplay.
This is where I emerged from the bathroom. Leopard skin bikini.
And the towel drops in slow motion.
You're rubbing
Just
baby oil.
Hello, honey.
You're rubbing self-tanner all over yourself.
I'm backlit.
It's just the same thing, dude.
Okay,
10 years later.
I'll give you it.
Or
Fine.
earlier.
Mine's cooler though, man.
And this is just another version of Enya as well.
My lady is ready to receive me.
Everything is all powdered filmed, like
Hey, baby.
real fuzzy.
I fixed something in the house today.
This is the soundtrack for people who love Missionary, dude.
People in the chat love Mezzanine from Massive Attack, so thank you for backing me up.
This is definitely not just Missionary.
Which would you like tonight?
We're swinging from the chandelier with this.
Missionary or Missionary Light?
Also,
I'm getting at the fuzzy handcuffs.
Hey, just so you know, if you don't walk into whatever this initiation thing is up in Canada singing that, do you even belong?
Good point. I'm going to put on Mezzanine in the sweat and see what happens.
Well, all right, you want to talk about our favorite bedroom songs? There's a list here.
is there Zeppelin on there?
No.
Damn it.
These are all bedroom songs.
Been a long time.
We'll start with this one. Tell me what this is.
Making love to your meatball.
That's not what I meant to play.
Okay.
I found a love for me.
Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Do we know this song?
No, I don't know this song at all.
This is This is, I guess, this was a survey done, and these are the sexy songs.
Okay.
So Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Anyone want to make any guesses as to what would be on this list?
Better be some Otis Redding on that list, brother. And
There's not Otis Redding
on that list.
but there is.
Yes.
Close enough, baby. This is where it's at. This is what's on in my house.
Well, you got to follow this with PM Dawn.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby.
These are the sexiest songs, sexiest bedroom songs.
Couldn't agree more.
And of course, there's,
Yeah, give me a funky bass line.
Let's get it on. It's time to get down.
all right, there's the Isley Brothers.
Yeah, Annie Isley Brothers song, dude. Those dudes made straight sex music their whole career. That guy looked like sex came to life. Like his cane, everything about him was just looked like somebody made a wish. Like, I wish sex was a person. And it was Ron Isley.
Hey girl, ain't no mystery.
This is called Between the Sheets.
Yeah, it is. Woo! Damn, I'm horny.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Oh, there's so many Isley Brothers samples in rap, especially 90s rap.
There's this one.
Pony.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this reminds me of MTV Party to Go 1997. Also Cuckoos in Carterville.
Yeah, this is a Cuckoo song where you had to kind of ease into it to see if she was into it.
Smoking a Black and Mild, and it was Sunday night.
You'd sneak up you'd get behind the girl and kind of go back to back, and then her friends would have to give her like the yes or no. Their friends would look at you, decide if you were worthy, and then you got a little grind of Cuckoos.
I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride.
Genuine, where are you at, dude?
That's it.
Where
Genuine
have
is
you
just
been?
doing this song.
What
front
is
to back.
Genuine doing right now?
I don't know. I miss him.
I saw a
Where's he
concert.
at?
I don't know.
Dude, saw a
Where's
concert.
Genuine at?
He's killing it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Still sexy?
Still sexy, still like living off the residuals of this song.
Still looking cute as hell.
I saw a performance, very small venue.
He's got 9 kids. Holy crap.
Of course he does.
How could you not?
I'm surprised that doesn't have more. How many kids is he responsible for?
Lots.
Many.
What about this one?
I'll Make Love to You, Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Oh, crying my eyes out to this song at stupid
You seen the meme
Teen
about
Town.
this?
Teen Town?
Gabe wouldn't dance. You fool.
Where's Teen Town?
Teen Town was in the main street of West Frankfort, Illinois, across from the high school. And it was sweet. I had my birthday party there once.
Close your eyes, make a wish,
That whole Boys to Men record.
and blow out the candlelight.
Tell him, Wanye.
For tonight,
Yes. Yes.
we're gonna celebrate. All through the night.
Here comes somebody else. They're all singing.
The fire, girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your
Yeah.
Genuine is coming to tacos and tequila this summer? What is that?
Well, I am there.
girl, you need
Oh, here we go.
this. Gonna make love to you like you want me to. And
Oh my gosh. Just looking for somebody to hold a hand with, man.
Yeah, dude. You hold hands to this song and you're about to bust. 8th grade.
PTSD, like a lot of PTSD with that Boys to Men record.
Honestly, that whole record.
Yeah.
Man.
Into the Road,
Down on bended knee.
please.
Come
Do you know
on,
this one
dude.
from the Yin Yang Twins?
Of course I do. No, I do not.
These are our favorite bedroom songs.
Listen, baby, sometimes
Whoa!
set aside the board. I'm a grown man.
I just saw.
That I love them.
I don't know anything about the Yin Yang Twins, but I just saw the swamp man like come out of
Off
the
a fan
water.
boat. Yeah, that sounds like a guy on a fan boat, kind of. Hey there. Hey there, baby girl.
That's a real crowd favorite.
Daddy gonna
live.
love you
You know
down.
the Yin Yang Twins?
Can you imagine the whole crowd going, listen, baby?
I just killed me a gator, and now I'm here to make love to you.
We played WB Pepsi Smash with these guys, and they are the coolest dudes.
I bet
I don't really
they
know
are.
much about them.
Louisiana.
Thing down, boom the bedroom, do it right, and it just might be a long night. All right, now be quiet.
Be quiet.
They do both sound like guys who were hunting gators earlier.
They're super funny, man.
Yeah, we got them gators out there.
Is it Window to the Wall, Yin Yang Twins?
Hey,
No, I
little
think
girl,
it's-
let me whisper in
It's
the
a
ear.
whisper
Whisper
song.
song, that's right.
That's what I thought you were going to play.
They had a
This
hit
one
right before
is,
that, too.
This one's called Birthday Sex by Jeremiah.
It's your birthday, so I know you want to ride out.
So on Apple Music, you can look up sex playlists, like in the intimate section, and I think this song was on there one time.
Birthday Sex?
Birthday Sex, yeah.
But I know you want to cry out. You say you won't pass.
I don't know this one.
I don't
Dude, I
know.
almost sent this to you yesterday because I laughed so hard. I was on because I was speaking of playlists. I was at the gym and I was like looking through playlists, and there was one that I can't believe exists. It was called Discount Tire Bangers.
Outstanding.
What?
That's all it says. It says Ultimate Tire Changing Bangers. Everything you need to get them radials on, get them radials off, and get through your workday at Discount Tires. And I'm like, they got a
Is it
playlist
a
for
song
everything.
to put on when you're literally changing tires?
Yes.
Did you put it on at the gym?
It's literally.
Ah.
It had some pretty good. It was a lot of Korn and System of a Down.
Oh,
to be honest
well,
with
that's, yeah. That's A Careless Whisper from George Michael, S&M by Rihanna.
you. Yeah.
The Moon in the Sky by Sade. I Will Always Love You from Whitney Houston. These are all
Sade.
songs on that playlist. As far as the sexiest TV shows go,
You got a playlist?
no,
Oh.
I don't. I know that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I know you're all waiting for
I
it.
was waiting for it.
I don't have one.
It's just the music.
It's so
it's just the
interesting.
music from Super Mario Brothers.
It's usually me crying.
I'm looking at, so I do have a playlist on my playlist that I've made called Indulge, but there's not very many songs. I feel like I started making a sexy playlist and then I just kind of gave it up.
Hey, as far as TV shows go that people get all turned on by, Sex and the City, Game of Thrones,
Yes.
Bridgerton, and Euphoria.
Euphoria, weird.
Those are our modern go-tos. Movies, Dirty Dancing, Pretty Woman, and Titanic.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing will still do it to you. Whew.
That'll get you.
R&B, Patrick Swayze.
What's the other one? Oh man, people go crazy for it. It's like a time travel one, where the guy's like a sexy knight or something. What is that called?
Oh, A Knight's Tale?
That's a good
it's-
one,
it's
too.
A show.
Funny.
Outlander? Is that a thing?
Highlander?
Not Highlander. That gets us horny. Not women. Women do not like
Beastmaster.
that at all.
Beastmaster.
Renegade with, what was it?
Lorenzo Lamas?
Lorenzo
No,
Lamas.
I don't believe so.
Llamas.
Let's be real. Sometimes it feels like men and women are speaking two entirely different languages. Women often use buffer phrases,
Like?
subtle ways to communicate that feel obvious to them but leave us like, huh? What are they talking about? Usually it's about being polite, staying safe, or just trying to avoid a super awkward confrontation. So if you've ever felt like you needed a translator, and learn as our resident female here. So here's a breakdown of what these cryptic phrases actually mean.
Okay.
So let's see if you disagree or agree. Let's just be friends.
Yeah,
If
not,
somebody says, let's just be friends.
right. Not
great.
attracted to you in the way of having sex.
On paper, she's open to friendship. In reality, she's usually saying, please stop hitting on me. You're making me uncomfortable, and I'd rather be left alone than deal with you.
Yeah, I don't find that one cryptic.
Yeah, it's to the point, I would say. Let's just be friends. Like, stop hitting on me so much.
I like you, but
Yeah.
unless there's a massive literal obstacle in the way, this is the universal nice way of saying, just this.
You know what? That phrase is all in how you take it. It's not about the person delivering it. Somebody wants to be friends with you. I was talking to a friend the other day. He's out in the dating world. And I was like, hey, man, like, if somebody still wants to be friends with you, like, that's cool. Like, you can be friends. You don't have to give up the entire relationship. You can still be friends. And I think that's nice. I feel like if you get offended by that, you only had a one-track mind in the first place. and you can't deal with the fact that somebody wants to just be friends with you. Like, what is that? It's always the person who delivers it that gets the heat.
What if a woman says, I'm not ready to date right now?
She's just needing some time, dude. Like,
Does that mean I never want to date you ever?
No. That could mean be literal. I just need some time.
What about, I don't want to take things too fast?
Yeah, you're going too fast.
So that means what it means?
Yeah, I think all of these sound pretty literal so far.
What about, I have a boyfriend?
She's got a boyfriend.
Okay.
Nah, she got a boyfriend 60% of that time.
What if he's imaginary?
Then she's being a jerk. She's lying to you.
What if a girl says, I need to go now?
She's got somewhere to be.
All right. What if she says, your girlfriend is a lucky woman?
Oh, she likes you.
Oh, is that a green light?
I think it's somebody hitting on you a little bit. Your girlfriend's so lucky. Like, that can mean something quite literal that they're looking like, oh, man, I don't got this going on in my relationship. She's lucky that she's got you.
What do you think the most dangerous phrase a woman could say is?
The most dangerous phrase to my ego?
2 words.
I'm prairie dogging.
What does that mean?
No,
Pushing cloth here.
when a girl says, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
That's danger.
I'm fine.
Danger.
I'm good.
And you know what? Can we all
Sometimes
just
they're fine.
agree, though? Like, if you're fine, you're just processing. Like, I don't say that to Tim anymore. Like, because I'd be like, I'm fine. And then I wouldn't be fine. So I was lying. And so now I say, I'm just processing. And it's such a better way to communicate with somebody rather than saying you're fine by being avoidant. It's like, no, I'm just still processing that. Because then that gives like, oh, you need a little bit more time.
That means you're in trouble later.
Yeah, you will be in trouble later.
Well, okay. I think it's the most dangerous phrase in the English language, I'll be honest with you. If she's smiling, she's fine. If not, she's not fine. She's either tired of explaining why she's pissed or she already told you and feels like you didn't listen.
Or she's processing.
So what's the correct response?
I run away.
Yeah, just get out of the house for a
Get out
couple
of here.
days.
Get out of here. It's a trap.
Yeah. I think the best response is, you let me know. You let me
When
know
my
when
wife
you want to
says
talk.
I'm fine, I'll go, no, you're not.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, use that old can.
No, you're not.
636 says, I'm pregnant. 2 worse words.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Aw.
unless you're looking to get pregnant.
Congratulations.
We're cousins.
Whoops.
Oh. I think I'll stay in. Translation, I'm currently in pajamas. Netflix is already on, and no amount of begging is getting me into a crowded bar tonight.
Did we talk about this? And maybe this is a perfect time to bring this up. Did you see that thing going around where the gal said, I asked my husband, what would he do if we found out we were siblings?
What?
If you found out.
Yeah, this came up, I felt.
Yeah, I think it's around going around on socials or something.
Wait, if we had a 23andMe.
Yeah, you and the wife.
No, there was a comedian. I watched this stand-up a couple weeks ago on Netflix, and it was a female comedian who...
That's what it is, yeah.
And she did a bit about how she would pick fights with her boyfriend. And then she started texting all of her friends what they would do. And she got mad at her boyfriend because he said, well, yeah, we'd have to break up because we're cousins. But they'd already, like, banged out and all that stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's say cousins.
Hypothetically.
Let's say cousins.
Okay.
Which, I'm adopted. It could have happened.
Sure.
Okay, well, let's say my wife and I, all of a sudden...
23andMe.
23andMe, we've been together since 1999.
Got all these kids.
So almost 27 years together.
Yeah. You find
27
out
years.
your cousins. Do you stay together? Or do you go, we can't do this?
Too late.
We got 2 kids. We tell nobody.
Yeah. Right. That's
It's
right.
good. Listen, you know.
Are they second
that it's
cousins?
gonna come out.
Are your kids second cousins if you find out you're first cousins and you're married and you had kids? Are they second cousins also?
And brother and sister?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
They are, right?
I guess so, yeah. Because the
wild.
second cousin is...
How is it coming out? I don't think it's coming
brothers,
out.
It's coming out. Okay,
we're
listen.
sisters, and we're cousins, and we're humping.
It's coming out. It may not come out during your lifetime, may not come out in the next year. It may come out in the next 6 months or right after your death. And everybody talks about, oh, yeah, well, there is that one, lack of a fork, if you will, because...
Scott and Amelia are brother and sister?
Were cousins. We're first
Not
cousins.
brother and sister.
Let's go first cousins
First cousins.
What happens? I mean, you're not changing anything. You're going to not tell people and hope that your life goes on without it.
But now every
Yeah.
time you make love, you're thinking about that. I'm making love to my cousin.
Making love to my cousin.
Yeah, every time you
That's
listen
popular Boys to
to
Men.
Massive Attack, you're banging cousin.
No.
Come on, don't ruin my band. No,
Come here, cousin.
When you call me your cousin.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
He's
What are we
going
going to
dark.
do?
Now, what if she was a sister?
With your hands in the air, if we had the same aunt.
At least 50%. At least a half sibling.
50. So if I
At
find out
least.
she's my sister,
She's your sister.
I mean, we've
Yes.
been together for so long. This is a woman I love.
Oh, man.
Okay, that's a good answer. And you've already dodged the 2 bullets with the kids.
The kids are
nothing,
fine.
Nothing happened.
Hip, hip.
Yeah. Don't have a third. Keep that vasectomy.
Yeah.
I asked this to Mallory, and I think here's the nice thing is we ain't planning on having kids together, so we're fine. Whatever. You're my sister. You're my cousin.
Yeah, but still though.
Right.
Yeah.
changes everything.
Are you still making love to your sister?
Yeah. Whatever.
You and Tim are brother and sister.
We were watching this together, and I feel like we both were like, we would have to just call it quits. Like,
Really?
We don't think we'd have. We don't think we could do it.
What
I
about
think it would
cousin?
ruin all the sex. It'd ruin like everything. So I think we both were like, ugh.
We both said like, oh yeah, well that would make sense actually. No wonder we're such a match.
Everybody go home and ask their
Yeah, pick a fight tonight, guys.
ask their loved one that question.
Come on,
if you
it's
guys
fun.
we'll start with first cousin, and then brother and sister.
It's fun to squirm.
Honestly, at this point, what does it matter?
Well, okay. She said it matters because it would ruin.
You're
the
breaking
sex.
up?
It would ruin the sex for her.
You're breaking up?
I believe, yeah, we said we would break up. And also, I think it was Taylor Tomlinson, her new special.
She's funny.
Was it? Okay. It's,
think
so that was sibling. What about cousin? If he was your cousin, first cousin.
We'd have to move to West Virginia.
Yeah, sibling, we're breaking up. Cousin, we'll probably go
Just
dark.
ride it.
First
ride it.
cousins.
Yeah, we're gonna go dark. Brother is over.
So that's your
though.
mother's or father's sister or brother, their kid.
Oh Lord,
Half brother.
That's pretty close.
half
it's
brother.
pretty close.
Half brother.
Siblings, we're done. Can't do it. Siblings can't
If
do
you're
it.
okay, Moon, you find out.
It's so
Mallory's
terrifying.
your sister. Are you breaking up?
Well, no, not at this point. We would if we were dating or something. We would have broke up. But like, no, man, we're like.
Oh,
we're
man, our
tied.
marriage will be-
Well, I'm committed. I
be
took
voided.
Listen, man, I took a vow, my friend, and I take that seriously.
Yeah, the vow in sister and in health.
Incest or health? I take you,
Sister
Mallory.
and in health.
I take it
Missed that
seriously,
part.
man.
But your marriage will be null and void.
Who says?
The state.
The
state says
our
that.
They don't
state's
recognize
pretty
it.
loosey goosey with that. I got a feeling.
I don't believe you could marry your sister in Missouri.
Let me
Well,
find out.
what if I already have? They already.
Can
Too
you
late.
marry your
Hey,
sister?
you know what? I didn't get married in Missouri. I got married in Illinois.
Hip.
So how you like that?
Hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
Shawnee National Forest said
no,
this is fine.
you cannot marry your sister in Missouri.
I'm not
Or
in Missouri.
Illinois.
Let's find out about
do you
Illinois.
take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Hip, hip.
You cannot marry your sister in
Ma'am, do you
Illinois.
take
Heck
this
yeah.
man?
What about half sister? Because that
I will find out.
What if you accidentally do it?
that's what I'm saying. Let's say I accidentally.
No
listen,
half sisters
We're a
either.
match. We're not having any kids. Ain't nobody getting hurt.
Missouri square.
I love you, baby.
Oh God.
By the way,
I gotta tell the kids.
this was a real thing. Oh yeah,
Y'all
you do it.
cousins.
So,
I gotta tell the kids.
This is your
You
cousin
do.
now.
There could
What?
be some genetic stuff going on. I don't know. Oh God.
as a kid that was raised,
You are each other's aunt and uncle.
I knew that I was adopted from when I was 7. So don't think that this wasn't like a reality for me.
Because wouldn't that be if you had kids with your sister?
Right.
Your kids would be each other's uncles and aunts, as well as brother and sister. Correct?
That's too heavy for me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how to
figure
math that.
out. But I mean, listen. When Mallory and I started dating, I said, "Hey, man, can you tell me a little bit about your family? Where was
You're
your
my
mom
sister's
around
kid.
1981? Where was your pops around 1981 or 1980?
Yeah.
Those questions have to be asked. And that was a reality to me. I thought, well, I mean, before I found out that my biologicals were like in this area, I assumed that they probably could be, and they probably had kids. So I had to think about that.
I read a thing yesterday about how all of us who are born, our female DNA go back to one woman, and it's a woman thing. Like when men and women procreate.
It's Medea.
There's
She
something
likes
that goes all
apples.
the way back where all of us, like even like the eggs in my body are my grandmother's eggs from, so many years ago. And I find that to be fascinating. So technically we are all related.
Okay, so
when you think about it that way.
Yeah, if you go back to if you believe in the origin story, we're all technically related.
all right, so I typed in if a brother and sister were to have kids, what would the kids be to each other? So
Cousins.
it would be full siblings and double first cousins.
Yep. And then you would also be their parent and their aunt.
This is because their father's sister is their mother, and their mother's brother is their father.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You would be your kid's dad and their uncle.
Son, nephew.
Get in here.
So the children,
Uncle Dad!
the children would be both the sons, daughters of the parents, as well as the nieces, nephews of their parents.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Uncle Dad,
Sure
get
makes
in
it-
here.
Does that mean I got to give him 2 birthday presents?
That's tripping me out, dude. Hip, hip. Kids, hip, hip.
All right, listen.
You listen, your aunt, mom, and your Uncle Dad have something they want to talk to you about.
This gift is from me, your dad. This gift is from me, your uncle.
You broke Rizz. Oh, man. You're going to talk to your kids when you get home.
What are your kids' names? This is Hip, and this is Hip. Hip, hip, get in here.
Hip, hip.
Yeah, the signs were there, man.
Oh, my God. Because of this extreme level of genetic overlap.
Uh-huh.
Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, man. No. Nope. Significantly higher risk of inheriting recessive genetic disorders and suffering from congenital health issues. Not a good idea, guys.
High probability of crayon eating.
Could be a genius, though. Could be a genius.
Could
So
be.
typical full siblings share about 50% of their DNA. However, because the parents in this scenario already share 50% of their DNA, the children would share an average of 75% of their DNA with each other.
Which makes them a superhuman. Thus spoke Zarathustra.
It would make them genetically much closer to identical twins than standard siblings. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to your kids, everybody.
We got that straightened out. I have. Oh. Well, all right. I had a follow-up question, man. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it after the break, all right?
Okay.
After the break. We got to take a break. We'll come back. Rafe on relationships. It's 9:01. It is
It's a very incestuous
Monday.
901.
traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into hip cash. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. It looks like we have some moving road work in 2 right lanes at 170 southbound past to Page, and an accident in the left lane block 70 eastbound just past 270. Your point forecast.
Dude, Nefson.
Nefson, get over here. Your point forecast,
Denise.
mostly sunny, close to a record high of 79. Right now it's 57 at the Point Studio.
All right, let's finish up Sex Time Fun Facts with Rafe on relationships. What do we got?
Well, today we're going to talk about a relationship of mine.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be deeply personal. I was going to bring it up earlier before we got into the cousin humping segment.
Whoops.
When we were talking about, when a woman says something or this and that, sometimes I don't think you have to read too deep into things, but I got a message recently from an ex-girlfriend, so I want to read it and just see what you guys think. Like, I'm curious. Like, college girlfriend, out of the blue, messaged me on Instagram and said, "Hey, thank you for never trying to change me. I hope you're doing great." Which I thought was an interesting.
That was it? That was the
out of the
message?
blue, wasn't responding to anything, just kind of DM me, and I said,
Thank you for not changing me.
Yeah, so I was like, I wonder if she's going through something. Like, something must be up. And I was just like, change you. You're one of my favorite people I've ever met. I would never try to change you. I hope you're doing well. I'm always rooting for you to have the best life. And then she said, I'm doing either really good or really bad. I can't tell. Ha. I have to go to work. I just realized you're the only person that never tried to clip my wings, so thank you for that.
That's
This
nice.
is somebody that's going
Which
through something.
I thought was sweet, and I don't think that. Well, we were talking about like
Do you talk to her
when a woman
often?
Says this or that. Not often. I mean, she'll comment on a story occasionally. We'll check in. Sometimes we might go a year and not say a word to each other. Sometimes longer. For a long time, she was off the grid. She just came back
Is she
online on
married?
Instagram. She's married, and I know her husband. He was a guy that worked with her when we were dating, and then they moved to Myrtle Beach, and he ended up marrying her or whatever. We're cool. We're
Sounds
not
like
super
they're having some problems.
close. I'm kind of curious, like what's I mean, I don't want to intrude in her life.
Well, the fact that she's got to reach out to an ex.
Well, we're also friends, though. You know.
Yeah, but that's
someone that knew her.
But that statement though is a flag for something's up.
But yeah, maybe.
How long has she been married for?
A long time. I mean, they have children and have been married a long time. Sometimes I think here's the way I took it, and you can interpret I don't think there's any kind of motive behind it other than maybe feeling like a sense of understanding. It actually felt good to me because I was like, oh, to find out that a person remembers you that way is nice because, you break up with someone, you always assume that there was something they didn't like about you.
Right.
Or that, for us, I think it was bad timing and things like that. And also I was like not my best self then, and I've become a better version of myself. But to know that someone that you cared about, that it didn't work out, looks at you that way and is like, hey, you were a positive influence in my life. To me, that felt good. And I didn't take it as anything I don't think there's anything nefarious about it. I don't think there's anything.
There's like no lingering feelings. It's just her wanting to show appreciation to her friend.
Yeah, I think she's just showing me love.
I had a similar thing happen last summer, literally. A guy that I dated for a long time, lived with, loved, possibly could have married. He and I broke up, crash and burn type of breakup. Went our separate ways, obviously. Don't really run around in the same circles as much anymore, but we went on a float trip last year and we have a lot of mutual friends. And I was there and he and I finally had a moment like that where we both had it was radicalized just acceptance of the past happened, it was crappy. You know what? I was wrong in this way. I was wrong in that way. Kind of leveled it out and then just had this great, I don't know, rehabilitation of our friendship. And I came home and I told Tim about it and he was like, oh my God, because it was this thing that I was carrying around for so long.
Yeah, that's a closure.
Okay.
Yeah, it was closure. And
That's
then
a closure. That's
saw
different.
him at 9 Inch Nails, ran into, and it was it's so lovely to kissed him, lovely to see him. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for that.
Okay. It's either gratitude, regret, or perhaps something entirely.
What's saying that? AI? Did you put that in? What did you put that into? ChatGPT?
I did put it into. I did put it
GPT.
into hey, what does this mean?
So
it could be a lot of things, and it depends on where it goes from there, in my opinion. I think what you described is closure. I don't think what he's describing is the same.
Not yet.
You know what this means to me? I'm looking at what the internet says.
AI.com.
Is AI.com a thing?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know what this is? A freaking game. Why do we got to play these cryptic games? Just tell me what you're thinking.
This is vague booking. In a sense.
Exactly.
I get that. But also, he responded and they had a back and forth.
Yeah, and I don't know. That's why we were talking about, well, when someone says this, sometimes they just mean what they say. Maybe she just didn't want to go any further with it. I don't think it's vague booking in the sense that it is that she's not, but I told her, and I said in a message, I go, hey, I got an open door policy. If you ever want to chat or whatever, feel free.
Here's what I would write back.
And she said, I don't want to drag you into my BS.
You
LOL.
But
did.
she already did.
Sending you a message.
She already did.
The vague, yeah.
I think you're at a risk for an emotional thing.
I just think
now you're involved.
Now you are involved.
Now you're involved.
Which is fine, but you need to come out and be like, hey, what's going on?
I'm really not, though.
Come clean.
You're involved.
She's looking for somebody to ask.
She wants to involve you.
I asked. I gave an open door. She wanted to go further, and she didn't, and I said, cool.
Let's say we're exes, okay? And you text me that message.
What's up, big hog?
No, text me the message.
What? Oh,
that was
sorry.
your nickname.
What was the message? I go, hey.
Thanks for never changing me.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact.
Thanks for not
Thank you
changing
for never trying to change me. Hope you're doing great.
Here's what I would write back. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
That's what I would write back.
You and I are different.
Yeah, but this is the beginning of a game. This is you and getting involved in whatever she's got going on.
It could be a cry for help in a very
100% it is.
Yeah,
And I treated it that way at first. I go, hey, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah. I just was.
She's seeking emotional
support. She's like, life
support.
is crazy, and I just realized you were someone who never tried to clip my wings. She could be going through something at work. It may not even be related to her marriage. It may just be like she feels like.
But she's married?
She's married and has kids, and she's at an age where, who knows, dude? She might be feeling like, oh, I don't have an identity other than being a mom. I don't know what she's going through.
But she can appreciate you and think that thought and not reach out to you to seek emotional
That's
support.
true, but maybe she's
looking for some validation, it seems like.
Or maybe she was trying to give some. It's probably both.
Now, do you feel it necessary when you see something like this?
Because we had kind of an
tell
ambiguous breakup. This was a person who I watched drive over the hill. I remember kissing her goodbye and being like, had a feeling in my gut, like a stone in my gut, where I was like, I feel like this is the last time I'm going to see you. And she's crying. She's like, don't say that. And I watched her taillights like disappear over the hill.
God.
And I felt it. I was just like, that's the last time I'm ever going to see her. And I haven't seen her since.
It was.
You can play the music. That music should have been on when it was happening.
Well,
but it's like, that to me, it's just been 20 years. And I think we've gone on with our lives. And like, what's left at the end when the dust settles is friendship. And she was probably just being like, hey, man, you were a good dude, and I want you to know that you were a good dude.
So just write that.
Yes, and that's where it ends.
Yeah.
Just write that.
And then when you respond,
That is kind of what she said, though, right?
no, because
No,
she,
why do I gotta
she
interpret
responded
things?
more
Just
stuff.
tell me what it is.
She responded more stuff about drama in her life.
But see, because of that attitude, you would never get this.
And you
right?
know what it is?
Exhibit A.
Well, that is true.
Blocked.
You would not get that.
You would
Nobody
get,
wants
like,
to come to you for that.
You're going to
blocked.
get a message from your ex that says, I tried to run you over 3 times, didn't try enough.
Yeah. Next time we'll try harder.
Should have been a 4th.
Okay. I have not had good breakups. In fact, every one of my exes, it was not good.
Right.
Okay.
That sucks.
I took it as, I thought it was very sweet and thoughtful, and I didn't think anything past it. I don't
And-
think she's trying to get me to meddle in her marriage. I don't think she's trying, you know what I mean?
No,
I
but
think-
she's seeking
don't know.
emotional
Well, now I
support
wanna know
outside.
what's going on.
She's seeking
Awesome.
emotional
Let's
support.
call her.
She's seeking emotional support from someone she was involved with outside of her marriage. That is an emotional
Or
Yeah, but she
relationship.
thinks
she's-
of fondly.
She's testing the waters, too, maybe.
That's exactly right.
Eh,
Whether you engage
get
or
that
not,
vibe.
it seems in this moment she is seeking emotional support outside of her marriage from a male that she was involved with.
Everybody's right.
It
that's
could be
talking.
genuine, it could be genuine hindsight and gratitude. It could be.
It could be.
it's probably not.
All of our assumptions are totally viable right now because we don't know what's
Rafe.
going on.
But what do you mean assumptions?
Anyway, we're getting married next week.
Blocker.
I don't get it.
No.
No way.
170 southbound at Ladue. Your point forecast. Mostly sunny, high of 79. Right now it's 58 at the point studio.
217. Rafe, she wants your pee-pee. I don't know.
I asked her that.
All right, Moon. Hit us with sports.
All right, sports is presented by Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri. If you walk into a Blues locker room today, you're going to see, you might need a name tag, to be honest. The NHL trade deadline hit on Friday, and GM Doug Armstrong went to work. First, the Heartbreakers, the Blues, traded their captain, Braden Shen. Yes, Braden Shen to the Islanders. They also sent alternate captain Justin Falk to the Red Wings. In exchange, we got a haul of draft picks and a couple new faces, including Jonathan Drouin, which is Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin. I love how they send a pronunciation with all these things now.
Joe Satriani.
Joe Satriani is
Jonathan.
now...
It's Jonathan.
Jonathan
Drouin.
Now, here is where it gets interesting for the non-sports fans. Remember Colton Parayko? We told you last week that he blocked a trade to Buffalo using his no-trade clause, and I would have too.
Right.
Well, he stayed put. He decided St. Louis was where he wanted to be, even though the team sold off assets, which is sports speak for trading away expensive stars to get younger, cheaper players in hopes that they're going to pay off in the future.
And you know what? Everybody's giving the Blues a thumbs up on what they did for the trade.
Yeah, they got a good trade grade, is what they call it. So despite losing their leaders, the Blues are suddenly now the hottest team in hockey. They have finished a road trip with a perfect 4-game win streak, capping off last night with a 4-0 shutout against Anaheim. Joel Hofer, total brick wall and goal, and the new guy, Drouin, even scored in his debut. So what's next? Braden Shen returns to St. Louis tomorrow night wearing an Islanders jersey.
That's going to be interesting.
Yes, that's going to be an emotional one since it was so quick. Usually we do this, a couple months later.
Yeah, and then we do like a highlight video and a thank you.
Hey,
This
look,
is a couple
Shenner's
days later.
back, and
That's
it's like,
weird.
oh, hey, buddy.
Back at Enterprise tomorrow night. You know, it was weird. When they traded him, the Islanders happened to be staying in the same hotel as the Blues were
Oh,
staying.
that's nice. So he just switches
He
rooms?
literally just went downstairs, got a hat, and they took pictures.
That's so
he signed his
weird.
deal. It was very
like
strange.
emotionally. I wonder what that does, or does it do anything? I don't
they're
know.
used to it. That's their job,
Yeah,
right?
He's a captain. And the
You
brother
gotta-
got traded, too. His brother got traded, too. Shen's brother, Luke.
Where'd he go?
I forget what team, but both the Shen brothers got traded on Friday.
Well, over at Energizer Park on Saturday, St. Louis City SC had a frustrating night, losing 1-0 to the Seattle Sounders. If you watched the game, it felt like City had the ball the entire time. They are focusing now on possession. They had 60% possession and plenty of shots, but they just weren't clinical. No finishing. They lacked precision. They lacked everything to put the ball in the back of the net when they had the chance. One mistake in their own box led to a Seattle goal, and that was that. We've now gone 3 games, scored 1 goal. The effort there, though, defense is solid, but we desperately need somebody to find some sort of scoring touch. Meanwhile, João Klaus is doing pretty damn good in L.A. He's scoring goals. What do you know? College hoops. We got Arch Madness, a weekend of highs and lows for basketball in the Lou. Enterprise Center was Missouri Valley Conference Tournament, better known as Arch Madness. It's just wrapped up. Northern Iowa pulled off a stunner, beating Illinois Chicago 84-69, lowest seed to ever win the tournament, and they punched their first ticket to the NCAA Big Dance since 2016. Very, very exciting. Meanwhile, our number 25 SLU Billikens had a Saturday night that they would rather just put behind them. They traveled to Virginia and got handled by George Mason. Remember we were talking about George Mason? 86-57. Our star center, Robbie Avila, ran into foul trouble early. Foul trouble is like getting too many yellow cards in a row. The coach has to sit you on the bench so you don't get kicked out of the game entirely. With Avila on the bench, the offense pretty much stalled. The good news, though, is the Billikens already have a share of the conference title and the number 1 seed for the upcoming tournament in Pittsburgh, so they'll bounce back hopefully this Friday. And finally, something for the wait, they're going to do what file? The UFC announced a massive event for June 14th of this year called Freedom 250. And it's happening on the south lawn of the White House as part of the America 250 celebration. There was rumors about this a couple months ago, and they're doing it. The main event is the title unification bout between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje. A title unification happens when 2 champions in the same weight class fight, usually because the real champ was injured or away and somebody else won an interim or a temporary belt. So that's going to happen and settle it once and for all. I'm mooning That's Just Sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
All right, thank you. All right, that is it for us. Appreciate you tuning in. If you missed anything of the program, Clip of the Day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled...
So You Married a Sibling.
Yes. Tomorrow on the program, my son joins us. He's coming up with his buddies. So get ready for a battle of the generations. And I'll give you guys 5 questions to ask my kid about my parenting style. 5 questions.
Like collectively, or we each get 5?
No, collectively.
Okay, fine.
How am I as a dad at home? Like, you want the real truth? And that kid don't lie.
We'll see. We'll be the judge of that tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Moon, what else?
May 2nd, Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? It's going to be incredible. We have a 3 p.m. show, matinee show for the younger kids, younger families that are, trying to have a little show and then go to dinner and then still have their night. And then the 8 p.m. show, which is even more energy, a total energy up show, and a VIP experience as well. All the information, videos, if you want to see what it's like, the Star Wars characters and everybody that joins, is at canyoufeelthepunktonight.com.
All right. Learn.
I'm just going to remind everybody, Point Fest is coming up. And if you haven't gotten your tickets, get them. Let's sell this thing out. I want to have a good time.
Let's go.
Let's get the dunk booth back.
No.
Okay, never mind. That's all I got.
God, no.
Okay, Rafe. Shut your mouth at the dunk booth.
April 2nd through 4th at the Westport Funny Bone. A couple of the shows are very close to selling out, so get your tickets now. I will be there. We'll be doing stand-up. I'll be throwing peeps. I'll be launching peeps from a T-shirt cannon into people's mouths, into the audience. It's going to be wonderful. I have a very special guest joining me for the weekend. It's going to be a surprise, and it's just going to be fun, man. We're going to be partying and a lot of new material, a lot of fun to be had. So get your tickets at stlfunnybone.com.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. For Moscow Mills, Amanda Cagle is our Teamers Member of the Day. Amanda, wants to hear this song? Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.
The Rizzuto Show.